Hello, everyone. How's it going? It is I, Goose Boos. And we are going to do something really dumb. And really just... I am questioning right now if I even actually have a life. The answer by the end of this video, spoilers, is no, I don't have a life. I am going to be watching the entirety of the Mighty Number 9 4-hour credits. Uncut. No edits. Nothing. I mean, sure, that one edit you saw in the beginning that promotes my, beef jerky shit. Just that's the only edit. Oh, great. That's great. I got a like on my tweet. Thanks a lot, you. Okay. But yeah, seriously, I'm going to be watching the entire thing. Why? Because I'm bored. And secondly, because, well, I don't got nothing to do, honestly. But I'm like seriously ready. We might as well get started. No, as I'm talking, we might as well get started with this. So, here we go. A shout out to Game Explain for uploading the entire thing. That's crazy. I saw another one that had the exact same credits, but it was like 14 minutes shorter. And I'm like, nah, dude, we're going in hard on these fucking credits. So, even though I don't own the game, I can at least watch the credits. Alright, let's get started. Playing now. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm just syncing up. Like, I already synced up. I already synced up in the beginning of this, but just double making sure, just in case. So yeah, how's everyone doing? I'm totally prepared for this 4-hour stream of just nothing, just watching this. Brandish, Mighty Number 8, Mighty Mr. Graham, Dr. Blackwell, newscasters. These are the voice actors, right? Probably. Whatever. There's a narrator in this game. There's 3 different narrators. Oh, what is this? I don't understand. Whatever. But yeah, I'm totally ready. Keiji Inafune's ready. It's better than nothing. He didn't actually say that, apparently. Apparently, the interview where he allegedly said that was not true. It was grossly mistranslated. I believe what he really wanted to say was like, it's, I don't know, it was just something, it was just a bastardization of what he really wanted to say. It's not actually true. But yeah, I'm totally ready. I got my protein bar here to just like fill me up for these 4 hours. Probably not. I got some gummies here just in case I get like extra hungry. Not very healthy for my diet, but fuck off. Man, I really need to get, like, I need to, if somebody's watching this, please ask Sky Williams how he got so like buff. Like, he's not extra buff, but he's buffer than me. Like, he and I were probably around the same weight this starting year. Ever since I got my pericarditis, my exercise plan went down the fucking drain. Down the goddamn drain. And I still have it. I still have pericarditis, so it's been, I mean, I'm better, but it's still like not, it's so difficult to get back into the groove of like making videos and exercising. So if anybody knows Sky Williams, if anybody can just message him, DM him, tweet him at Twitter, or something like that, just give him a like, ask him how do you do it, man? I know you need a lot of discipline, but I need some help. I really need like assistance because I have no friends in the state where I live. In this current city, none of my friends are here. They're all in college or something like that. So I got no backup on like exercise and stuff. So if somebody can help me out or something, that'd be great. I've been like fucking up my exercise routine. All right, let's eat this like little bar. I got water too. Oh, I also have meds for the pericarditis, so you're gonna hear me be sickly as fuck while we watch these credits. All right, let's eat this protein bar. It's a Special K protein, chocolatey dipped mint. Sounds delicious. I'm sure that unwrapping. It's my unwrapping video, guys. Let's unwrap the Special K. I don't have a camera though. I have a camera. A lot of people have asked me if I ever do like face cam things. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not into that stuff. Personally, I make videos to entertain you guys, but I do it in a way that will entertain me. Like, if I don't like my own videos, then I'm just like not gonna make it. You know, I want to do content that I enjoy, so that way you guys enjoy it. You know what I mean? It's like there's a reason why I'm subscribed to so many other channels. Like, I like their comedy, and I'm inspired by their comedy, and I want to do it like them, but not exactly like them. Otherwise, I'm a copycat. But I want to do it like them, you know, be as uproariously funny as them. All right, let's eat this protein bar. I fucking love mint. Mint is my absolute favorite flavor. Favorite flavor. There you go. I think I said it right the first time. This tastes like diet mint. I mean, like, obviously, right? But how much sugar does this have? It's got vitamin B12. Wow. What is that? Guys, being on a fucking diet is the worst. It really is. Like, it sucks asshole because you don't know just what you need to eat. I mean, yeah, you could look up what you need to eat, right? What your essential daily diet should be. But first of all, one, you need to trust yourself that you're going to go through this. 99% of you probably won't. I mean, like, that's not to discourage you. It's kind of common that, like, 90%, this is just made up statistics, but like a good majority of people who start diets pretty much quit them like after a week or two, you know? And that's okay. That's honestly okay, because you just need somebody to motivate you to get back on the diet. It's perfectly natural for you to go back to your old shitty, unhealthy ways, but you need to realize that you are not doing your diet like justice. You need to go back. It's fine to fuck up. It's failure is okay. You just need to come back into it. And right now I'm at the stage where I need to come back into it. Not helping myself with like these gummies and shit, but whatever. It's chocolate mint. Chocolate mint. Best fucking flavor. Oh, here comes the backers. Mighty number 900. Mighty number 901. 902, 903, 903. That's crazy. What's even crazier is that there are people out there who apparently were like anonymous. Like, look at all those a generous backer, a generous backer, a generous backer. Like, not many people wanted their names there. Like, what? Like, come on, man. I can understand that. I can understand not being not wanting to be a part of the fucking Mighty Number 9 credits that last for 4 fucking hours. Not technically 4 hours, is it? It's like 3 hours 40. It's 4 fucking hours. Let's round it out. What was that? Seems that there's high encoding on my recording session, so I'm gonna need to sync up in like 10 minutes again. That sucks. I wanted to record this on Fraps, but Fraps uses up a lot of memory. Me recording 4 hours of Fraps probably be a whole terabyte of like absolute shit. Wouldn't have worked. OBS is way smaller. I explained this to my girlfriend the other day. I was like, she was asking me like if she wants to do like art streams and like record them and put them up on her channel. Or yeah, and you know, do like speed paints and stuff. And she was like, hey, what should I get, like Fraps or OBS? And I was like, you should totally get OBS, because like Fraps, first of all, you gotta pay for that. You gotta actually buy Fraps. OBS is free. Secondly, Fraps uses up way too much memory. I think the way I put it is like 10 minutes of Fraps is like 1 gigabyte of oh wow, that's actually not that much. It would be like 4 gigabytes. So who am I kidding? It'd be like 4 gigabytes of Fraps for 10 minutes, while OBS would probably be like 10 minutes of OBS would be like what, 100 megabytes. Like, it's way better option. Not even, like what, like 60 megabytes? I mean, it all depends on your settings really, but either way, it's still a better option for recording. But the thing about OBS is that the quality isn't as crisp as Fraps, in my opinion, you know. But it doesn't matter. It's all preference. If you want to do OBS or like Fraps, it all depends on you. You just need to understand the consequences for both sides. Man. Let's look at our backers now. Josh Rylander, C. Lugamers, Madruck. So I was reading this the other day. Not reading, I was listening to a podcast. And they were discussing how usernames... Osvaldo Cervantes, that's a good name. Cervantes from Soul Calibur. They were discussing how stupid online names are, really. They're so dumb. I love online names. They're the best. But I've come to this, like, age where I've been on Steam for a long time. 9 years now. And I've been playing online games for a long time. I'm getting kind of sick and tired of the whole Cody in the house kind of names. You know, I get it. It's funny to you. But I've seen that like 20 times now. Whatever. I think Donkey, what's his name? Video Game Donkey, right? I think his like Steam name is like, what is it? Carlton Hanks. I think that's fun. That's pretty funny. But of course, now that everyone knows his Steam name, everybody's just gonna go ahead and like look him up or change their name to Carlton Hanks, which is funny. Online gaming is starting to become popular again, isn't it? Not online gaming, PC gaming. Yeah, PC gaming. People are starting to realize, like, console games are probably not going to be around for very long. They're just... Too many of them are just way behind when it comes to graphics and, like, other performance stuff. I mean, God, didn't the Xbox One come out with like 720p or some shit like that? Like, oh my God, that's terrible. Like, come on. It's 2014. I understand that not everybody has a 1080p like widescreen TV, and it's kind of like, you know, a whole first world complaint, and it's the most first world complaint, in fact. That guy's name is General Tao. That's funny. It is the biggest first world complaint. But video games are a first world thing. And that's not to say, you know, you should ignore the poor people. But, you know, we're making complaints about the fact that it's 1080p. Come on. Like, why should I get an Xbox One that's in 720p when my computer, this piece of shit, is like already 1080, like by 920 or some shit like that? I don't know. The resolution is very weird. But yeah, it plays better. So fuck it. At the same time, Xbox One, way stronger than my PC. But I could just upgrade it. I wish I could, though. I don't have the money. I have a 32-bit OS. Can you believe that? It's crazy. How many people have already quit by now? It's like 15 minutes in. A lot of people probably already quit. I got a little bruise on my hand. Is that a bruise, or is that just me squeezing too hard on it? No. Well, there goes the protein bar. It was really good. 10 out of 10. Oh man. Now that I'm out of a protein bar, I have nothing else to say. So let's just sit here in silence for the next 4 hours. Actually, no, I've got a lot to say. Sure, I have a lot to say. One of them was Tabo. That's funny. Goose Fraba? There's a dude named Goose Fraba. I just saw that. Broken Train. Fire Fury, I'm a Harry. Fire Fury, I'm a hero. Mr. Rojan, or Rohan, if he were Spanish, or any kind of Latino. Quentin I thought that was gonna. I straight up thought that name was gonna be Quentin Tarantino. El Mimito, BPM Omega, BPM. Why does that sound familiar? All right, let's see. What else shall we talk about? Mighty Number 9. Is it a bad game? I don't know. People have been saying it's like good. People have been saying it's bad. I don't care. I'm really not into Mighty Number 9, honestly. I think it was a GameSpot thing. I don't know if it was GameSpot or it's like IGN, something like that. But they were like, is Mega Man or is Mighty Number 9 the most disappointing game in generations? It's like, yeah, I don't know about that. It's disappointing. Very, very disappointing. I would even hazard to say, like, the most disappointing game of 2016. Like, nothing can top this, right? Unless, like, of course, Witcher 3 comes out with, like, new DLC and it's just, like, shit. But, no, even then, nah. I think it's the most disappointing game of 2016. And nobody can top it. But as for the most disappointing game in decades, I don't know. I really don't know about that. No, a ton of disappointing games out there. I wouldn't know which ones to start with. You know, speaking of disappointing, there have been some, maybe not recently, but there have been some video game movies. Video games? Yeah, like movies that turn into video games, right? There have been companies that specifically work for those games, like, you know, they turn movies into video games, that have been promising like quality entertainment, like quality 100%, like, we are going to fix video games rather. We're gonna show that any video game can be good no matter what, but of course they end up like shit. Like, I remember there was this Iron Man game that was coming out based on the movie, and the guy, like the head director, like the guy who was making it with his team and stuff, he was like, oh yeah, we're gonna show the world that we are the best, and we're gonna show that not all video games adaptations are bad. We're gonna be so good. And it was shit. Absolute shit. Terrible. Like all video game movies. I mean, Let's not fucking video game movies. Speaking of which, a lot of them have been coming out, huh? Or rather, a lot of them have been announced. The Halo one was announced. We already knew about that since like 10 years ago. That Warcraft movie was announced. Actually, it's already out. I remember telling my cousins, I was like, that Warcraft movie has been announced since like 2008, maybe 2009, 2010. I don't know. It's been announced since like forever ago. I was in middle school when that shit was announced. You know, and I was like, I don't care how many times they announce it. You gotta show me something. And then the trailer came out, looked like garbage. But I hear some people really like it. The majority don't. I hear you had to be like a real Warcraft fan to actually enjoy the movie. I'm a Warcraft fan, I guess. I'm not super into the lore. I know a bit. I don't know all of it. Like, my knowledge for the Warcraft lore is like so scattered and everywhere, really. So, we're about to hit 20 minutes, so let's see. Well, 20 minutes for my recording. For you guys, it's like 19 minutes and 50 seconds or something like that, right? Or something less. Like I said, it did a sync up, so let's sync up again. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, fuck it. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Probably not gonna do that like every 20 minutes. It says like, you know, high encoding, so I'm like kind of worried. I was like desyncing or something. It's probably desyncing the shit out of this. Probably is. Whatever. These gummies are good. Lifesaver gummies. Sponsored by Lifesavers. No, it's not. It's not sponsored by Lifesavers. Not at all. Hashtag WZX. What's up? Juan Neko N. You can get into a lot of trouble if you falsely say that you're being advertised by some company. You know, like, you can't just be like, this episode was sponsored by Audible. You can't. You actually can't. Like, you might say, oh, but it's free advertising. Motherfucker, sometimes advertisers don't want to be advertised by you, you know? Like, I'm sure fucking ChristianMingles.com doesn't want to be advertised by The Amazing Atheist or like even Filthy Frank. ChristianMingles.com. Why would you make a dating website specifically for Christians? Actually, why would you make a dating website made specifically for black people or white people? Like, if there was, there's no website. I don't think there's a website that's specifically made for white people to date each other, but there is one for black people. Why? If there were one for white people, would that be like, that would be sketch. People would be like, that's fucked up, but that's double standards. Nobody's still watching this, right? Ah, fuck it. Probably a few. I keep saying high encoding. Kind of worried about that. I'm worried because of the fact that it might, like, it's probably not gonna crash, but I want it to desync. That'd be so annoying, man. Probably gonna desync though. Fuck. Like, I wanted to record with the OBS. Like, I'm using Audacity to record my audio with my OBS as the game audio. But I could do simultaneously both with OBS, but the thing is like, I don't trust OBS when it comes to sound. Like, I don't want my voice to be drowned out by the fucking Mighty Number 9 credits, right? Like, I can't edit that if they're the same video, right? But I can edit it if, like, Audacity is one separate audio file with my voice and OBS is the game audio file. This is just a safer bet, honestly. I don't usually do that. I go with, like, OBS and the game audio file. I should do that more regularly, like, separate the audio, but honestly, it's just easier. And sometimes I just don't mind. But for this, I'm not fucking this up, you know? It's a 4-hour stream. A 4-hour video. I don't know why I keep calling it a stream. It's a 4-hour video. I'm not gonna fuck this up, alright? So fuck off. Assholes. Alright, let's check back to the backers. Glimey, Dax Kushman, Count 0, 5 Guys. His name is 5 Guys. That's fucked up because I think that was during the time that the 5 Guys controversy was going on. Not the 5 Guys restaurant, like the 5 Guys and Zoe Quinn and stuff. Like, oh yeah, you know what? I wonder if we're gonna see some like old 2012 memes here. It's gonna be great. Or 2013. When did the Mighty Number 9 Kickstarter start? Let's look it up. Mighty Number 9 Kickstarter date. Like, immediately one of the search requests is like Mighty Number 9 controversy. It's like, it's great. Mighty Number 9 was announced in a conference 2013 in Penny Arcade. So Let's see. It was successfully funded in 2013. So we're going to see some good old 2013 memes right here. Lucas Marty. Haha, I remember that meme. Shiratori Karin. Karin. It's probably a Japanese person. Neil Graham. Dude. That guy's name is just Dude. Is that Maximilian? Maximilian? What the fuck? It's funny. I think Maximilian blocked me. Maximilian Dude, the guy who does the fighting game stuff, probably blocked me. So, if you're watching this, hi Maxie. You blocked me, motherfucker. I think I said something mean to him once, and he was like, "Boo-hoo, fuck you." Blocked. I think. I don't know. I don't know if he actually. Let's check right now. We're in Twitter. Let's see. What's his name? Maximilian Dude. Dude. Nah, that's not his Twitter handle, obviously. Maximilian Dude. Twitter handle. Maximilian. It's straight up just Maximilian. That's his Twitter. That's cool. Nope. Not blocked. Hey, Max. Thanks for not blocking me. I don't follow him, though. I used to follow him quite a lot, but... stopped following him after he made a video where, I forgot what the video was about, but it really peeved me off. It was like a 20-minute video about how he likes video games. But it was like this really dramatic, shitty... fuck, I don't want to talk shit about anyone. Drama's shit. I don't care, but... Maximilian's a good guy. I'm sure he's a great guy. He's a little emotional sometimes, but... I don't know him in real life, so... I could just be talking out my ass. Really, subscribe to him if you like fighting games. He does quite a lot of content for fighting games. He's a great content creator. Just don't talk shit about him. Don't talk. How about this? Don't talk shit about anyone. How about that? Just don't be a piece of shit like I am. Talking shit about people behind their backs. Probably not even gonna watch this. And it's like 27 minutes in. Nobody's here. I'm safe from all criticism. That guy 100. Peku. I feel like, you know what I feel like? I feel like a Twitch streamer who's like getting a ton of donations. Like, oh my god, it's Powery. Thanks for subscribing, Powery. Like, I love it because people have to acknowledge those guys on their Twitch streams, because otherwise they're pieces of shit, you know? You can't just ignore your the people who just gave you money, right? Anyways, I'm gonna take my meds. Better safe than sorry. Alright, that's one half of my meds. Second half. And there you go. There you go. Bruce Clausen. That's an awesome name. I feel like a Twitch streamer who's like getting a ton of, you know, hey, look at me, I subscribe to you. But I'm not a Twitch streamer because otherwise I'd be rich. How much money do they make out of Twitch donations? Probably a lot. Going back to Max, not talking shit about him, but I hear like he makes quite a bit of revenue on Twitch. Alright, well, let's see. Yosef Larev, Cody Durham. Actually, my girlfriend pronounces Durham as Durham. It's fine. I think other people pronounce it that way too, so that's okay. Random cheese. Okay. Random cheese. See, this is what I mean by, like, online names are just so stupid. It's fine, though. It's really okay. 30 minutes in. We're about a quarter of a way done, right? Is my math off here? Quarter? No. No. Nah. It's not a quarter, is it? It's a quarter, 50%. Nah. It's a good chunk, though. And if you're still watching this, what up? What it do? 30 minutes in, we still got... Let's check. Still got 3 hours, right? Still got 3 fucking hours. 30 minutes. Actually, 30 minutes is the recording time. We're not actually 30 minutes in. Oh, we're 29 minutes in. We're 30 minutes in now, right? Well, no, not yet. But, yeah, whatever. Same shit. So, I got a book here. Does anybody want to hear me read? It's Sherlock Holmes. Oh, fuck. I was reading the Bohemian... What was it? The Bohemian something. A Scandal in Bohemia. Here we go. Let's just read one page, right? I don't want to be copyright I don't want to be like copywritten or like, you know, I don't want to get my shit sued just because I'm reading a book. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, please don't sue me. I'm just kidding. I know. Would you get copywritten for reading a book? I don't think so, right? Like, is Penguin Publishing gonna fuck me? Oh no, it's Sterling. It's Sterling Publishing, so. Well, fuck off. Just gonna read one page of this, and I hope you're all entertained. Tell me how my Audible voice is. If you guys like my Audible voice, message Audible. Tell them I can be one of their readers, okay? Okay, let's read it. I rose to go, but Holmes caught me by the wrist and pushed me back into my chair. It is both or none, said he. You may say before this gentleman anything which you may say to me. The Count shrugged his broad shoulders. Then I must begin, said he, by binding you both to absolute secrecy for 2 years, and at the end of that time the matter will be of no importance. At present, it is not too much to say that it is of such weight that it may have an influence upon European history. I promise, said Holmes, and I... By the way, the guy narrating is Watson, so just in case you don't know. You will excuse this mask, continued our strange visitor. The august person who employs me wishes his agent to be unknown to you, and I may confess at once that the title by which I have just called myself is not exactly my own. I was aware of it, said Holmes dryly. The circumstances are of great delicacy, and every precaution has to be taken to quench what might grow to be an immense scandal and seriously compromise one of the reigning families of Europe. To speak plainly, the matter implicates the great house of Ornstein, hereditary kings of Bohemia. I was also aware of that, murmured Holmes, settling himself down on his armchair and closing his eyes. Our visitor glanced with some apparent surprise at the languid, lounging figure of the man who had been no doubt depicted to him as the most incisive reasoner. Incisive reasoner, a most energetic agent in Europe. Holmes slowly reopened his eyes and looked impatiently at his gigantic client. If your Majesty would condescend to state your case, he remarked, I should be better able to advise you. The man sprang from his chair and paced up and down the room in uncontrollable agitation. Agitation? Fuck off. I'm supposed to be a writer and I'm so shit at reading. Then with a gesture of desperation, he tore the mask from his face and hurled it upon the ground. You are right, he cried. I am the king. Why should I attempt to conceal it? Ooh, spoilers. No, not really spoilers. It's actually the first page of the Scandal in Bohemia. It's not the first page. It's like the first 10 pages of the Scandal Bohemia. I really would recommend you guys read this. I'm not, I've never really been into Sherlock Holmes. My ex was actually into it way more than I was. I was just like, yeah, it fucking sucks ass, you know. I hate how Sherlock Holmes is such a Mary Sue, how he can solve every single case like he's ever given. But you know what? It's not bad. I really did judge Sherlock Holmes a bit harshly, you know, when I first heard of him and his work and such. But I think it's very nice. I think it's a very, very good book. I'm gonna read that later. But I have some other books here in my room, right? I could read all of them, or we could read some more backers. Hey, what's up, Joe Montag, Jeffrey Warford, Joey Russo. What is that, lieutenant? Or it's not lieutenant, but it is. It's like a company logo, isn't it, or something like that. Kev Spiral Ramsey. Damn, that's a good middle name. Use that on my daughter or son. I really would like a daughter more than a son, honestly. Not that I would say like I don't want a child that's a boy, but you know, it's just something about having a daughter just seems more like appealing to me than having a fucking son, because I'm a boy and I knew how I was like when I was growing up as a boy, and I'm fucking destructive. I was destructive. All boys were destructive, you know. With girls, they vary. Some people say they're psychopaths, but others say they're really calm and shy. And it's like, you know what? I'll take the fucking coin toss. Coin toss? The coin toss. I'll take the fucking coin toss on that. Whatever. 50-50. Psychopath or fucking, you know, shy girl. I'll take it. Like, knowing my genes, she'll probably be shy. You know, like I was when I was a child, so yeah. Whatever. Also, like, I had a lot of girlfriends, not like girlfriends as in dates, but like I had girls, like friends who were females, you know. And I feel like I'm more comfortable around females than males when it comes to interaction, so I think I would know how to raise a female human, you know. Judging by the friends that I had when I was younger. It reminds me of like one of my other friends. She was on the opposite side of the spectrum. She was like, "Oh yeah, I want a son because I have more boyfriends than girlfriends." I'm like, I understand that. I understand that completely. I'm just on the opposite of the understanding spectrum. So I mentioned that I have like other books, right? So here we have actually I have a few mangas too. There's Black Lagoon. There's what is that called? Nightmare Inspector. That was pretty cool, I guess. I also have what else? Well, Scott Pilgrim, I guess, if you want to count that as a manga. I don't think it reads like a manga though. No, I don't think so. I read that so long ago, back in 2011. I stole that book actually from my Japanese teacher. We found it. Look, it's not as bad as it sounds. The students and I, well, me and the students, whatever, we found like the crate of like manga she had and like toys, because our old Japanese teacher actually left. She left the country. She was moving to Japan because her husband was apparently like a military guy, so you know, they're constantly moving, and they were going back to Japan. We were like, sayonara. And then we got a new teacher who was way more nonchalant, way more like chill, and not in a good way, because that made her a really shitty teacher. So yeah, it fucked us up. Like, most of us failed that class because she didn't teach us anything. Not only that, but the fact that she didn't teach us anything and gave us tests on the things that she didn't teach, and she moved on with the lesson. Fucking awful, that class. Fucking awful. I'm so glad to be out of that. But anyways, she's so chill and nonchalant about shit. I hear she's actually a better teacher to people she speaks Japanese to, which is stupid, but fucking whatever. Anyways, we found this box of like accessories, toys, figures, and like manga stuff from the old teacher, and we were like, oh fuck yeah. And apparently some of them were Scott Pilgrim stuff. Like the whole I don't know. How many volumes was it? I don't know. I only got one because I felt bad for taking them, but everybody else took like full volumes of manga. But whatever. I took Scott Pilgrim. She had all of them. Everybody else took everything else. There were like a bunch of mangas. It was crazy. It's crazy. Do I feel bad now that it's... No, not at all. Not really. Nobody misses it. I actually have some textbooks back from high school and probably a few from middle school that I never gave back. Technically, I'm not supposed to graduate until I give those back, but hey, here I am, graduated. Still have those fucking textbooks. Nobody yelled at me. Fuck off. Alright. What else do I have? We have Nightmare Inspector, all those mangas, whatever. We also have the Da Vinci Code, which I haven't read yet. I heard mixed opinions about that. Like, people have said like it's either the most pretentious book you'll ever read or like the most exhilarating book you'll ever read. I'm not quite sure. I haven't read it yet. There's a book right there called Beloved. I don't know what that is. It's probably my sister's book. Some of these are my sister's books. Like You Be the Jury. It's like a mock-up book of like bunch of mock-up cases, and you're supposed to find out. Hey, speaking of jury, oh shit, I was supposed to do jury duty a few months ago. They called me. Actually, I called them to check like when's my schedule, what do I have to do, all that stuff. And I called them and they said, hello, jury duty is now off, is like canceled or something like that, right? You no longer have to do jury duty for the next 2 years. I'm like, fucking sweet. No jury duty for me. It was really weird because like the day before I was talking about I was talking to my girlfriend about like jury duty, and like she's from another country, right? So I talked to her about like how does jury duty work, you know, here in America, and I was like, blah blah blah, you get chosen, you have to do a case, you know, of your equal, like people, you have to judge people of your equal citizenship and whatever, and blah blah blah. I was like, yeah, it's really interesting, but I don't know, I probably wouldn't want to be a part of jury duty. And she was like, oh, okay, interesting, whatever. Then fucking later that day, I got mail from the government saying I got jury duty. Well, not from the government, but it's like the state of where I live. I had jury duty there. I was like, what the fuck? I was just talking about this. This is weird, but it was a coincidence, really. Funny little coincidence. But yeah, I called them like a few weeks later because the jury duty was like on March, not March, I think like it was the 1st of April or something like that. I know, weird, right? And then I called them. They were like, nope, you don't have jury duty. Nope, not at all. 2 years, you're off the hook for the next 2 years. You're off the fucking hook. That is to say, I don't know, actually, does that count if I were to move into like another state, you know? Like if I were to move to Hawaii, like straight up just move there and I live there, right? Do I still have to do jury duty there? Because they told me that I don't have to do it for the next 2 years. So is that like countrywide or is that like statewide? I'm guessing it's statewide, but well, whatever. We'll see. 2 years, I'm free though. 2 years, I am fucking free of jury duty. Not that I wouldn't mind, honestly. I was just a little nervous because I never actually been to jury duty before. You know, and I just wouldn't know what would have happened, you know. I think it would have been kind of exciting. I mean, I was kind of disappointed when I called them and they were like, no jury duty for anyone. I was like, well, yeah, that's cool. I don't have to go anywhere and, you know, ask for directions or like be on time for anything like that, right? And I'm really glad that somebody's life was not on the line because of me, right? But at the same time, I was like, yeah, it would have been kind of cool, right? But fuck it. You know, jury duty, you always get the opposite sides of the spectrum. It's like people say jury duty is really like exhilarating, fucking Christ, Why am I using that word so much? People say it's like, yeah, really, really fucking boring, or it's like, oh, it's really cool. But nobody in real life says it's really cool. People think jury duty is awesome because they watch detective shows. That's not the fucking case. Detective shows do not show how boring jury duty can be, you know, and how just terrible it is. You know, unless I was getting an O.J. Simpson case, I think I probably would have been really bored. Fuck, like, weren't the jurors of, like, that case, like, really, wouldn't they be, because I know there are some cases where the jury actually gets, like, death threats from people after they do their thing. Isn't the jury supposed to be, like, actually anonymous or something? They should be, you know? I think they are, though. I think they are. Anyways, let's check out these other books. We have 20,001 names for a baby. All right. If any of my audience out there is like expecting a child or like pregnant or you know, whatever, here are some names you can name your baby whatever. For the dudes, oh, these are chick names right here actually. Whatever, let's just see some names. Nicole. That's a good name. Nike means victory in Greek. Let's get the N names. There's Nina, right? Some boy names right here. Dylan, Dyson. Dyson is cool. Earl, which means nobleman leader. Most popular of the English titles of nobility to be used as a first name, though Baron and Duke also occur. In the democratic U.S., it is probably a transferred surname rather than an allusion to the hereditary aristocracy. Fuck. Yeah, cool. Ebenezer means rock of help. No idea what that means, really. In the Old Testament, Samuel created a memorial to his victory over the Philistines and called the stone Ebenezer. The name came to America with the Puritans and was, improbably enough, at one point almost as popular as the name of John. It was fading by the 19th century, and Ebenezer Scrooge in Charles Dickens's A Christmas Carol probably hastened its disappearance, yeah. No shit, Ebenezer, huh? Fucking Ebenezer Scrooge. God. Anybody else watch that play or like that movie every Christmas? I make sure to make it a habit to like watch that every Christmas because it's quite entertaining. And there's like so many guys. There's so many interpretations of that fucking play. So many. I'm like, I saw one with Tom Hanks. I believe it was either Tom Hanks or somebody else. The guy who played that guy from Ghostbusters. Will Garfield. What's his name? Fuck, I'm so stupid. Bill Heyman? No, it's not Bill Heyman. Bill Burr? No. I think it's not even Bill, is it? Bill Murphy? What the fuck is Bill Murphy? Ghostbusters. Bill Murray. Fuck. Bill Murray. That's who it was. Yeah, I think it was either Bill Murray or like Tom Hanks or some shit like that. But it was like a reimagining of like the Christmas Carol, only done in like modern times. Modern times being the 90s, which is that's okay. By the way, guys, the Ghostbusters movie is coming out soon. Ghostbusters. I actually saw the book based on the script at a local Harris Teeters. Oh, fuck, man. I really wanted to buy that, but I was like, is this really worth the money? Like, I could just watch the movie when it comes out. I don't even think the book is going to portray how bad the movie's going to be. Listen, I know there are a lot of people who are like really hoping this is bad. I'm indifferent, really. If it's great, that's great. That's amazing. Like I would love to see if this movie turns out to be the best movie of 2016, or at least the best movie of the summer of 2016, because then people would shut the fuck up and be like, wow, we were wrong. Not that I want people to be wrong. I actually I kind of want it to be bad. But at the same time, like, yo, wow, like, people are going to be, their heads are going to turn in a complete 180. You're like, what the fuck? This is good? Wow. But then again, the outcome is probably going to be like feminists are going to be like, oh, you don't fucking like fucking fellas. You don't like that kind of shit. You're a piece of shit for not liking that. You know, it's got a bunch of female actors. Is that why you don't like Ghostbusters? Well, it's going to be great. It's like, no, fuck off. We don't like it because it's bad. That's why. Whatever. It's not a feminist issue. Nobody should treat this as some sort of feminist issue. Like, this isn't some sort of revolution against women all over the world. It's not that. It's just ass. It's just ass. But if it is really bad, then, you know what? No surprise there. Nothing really happens. The feminists aren't going to learn. They're just going to be like, oh, I thought it was great. But then again, they're probably going to be like that because it has women in it, which is hypocritical, but whatever. It's not to say I hate feminists. You know, I don't care, right? Equality. Awesome. Cool. But from what I've seen, well, I haven't seen very good stuff from feminists. Whatever, though. We'll see. Let's see. What other books do I have here? Oh, we got this book of deceased people. It's a book of, like, quotes from, like, deceased people. I swear, I haven't read the whole thing, but I swear, every time I open a page from this book, I always see something new. Which is why I haven't read the whole thing, right? Like, I like to open this book up every now and again and be like, oh yeah, it's let's find a depressing quote or something, or an amusing quote from, like, dead people. The recently departed. Any amusing deaths lately? Maurice Bora. Writer Mark Twain's cousin, James Ross Clemens, was ill in London. Newspapers confused the two of them and reported that Mark Twain was either ill or dead in London. Twain set the truth straight with this famous remark: "The report of my death was an exaggeration." Okay. Not all of them are great, but whatever. If you're interested in, you know, finding this book, it's called R.I.P. Here Lies the Last Words, Morbid Musings, Epitaphs, I really don't know how to say that word, and Fond Farewells of the Famous and Not So Famous. That's all, folks. Mel Blanc. That was in his gravestone. I remember that. Let's read the back of this book, shall we? Deadpan wit and wisdom from the grave. Many of the most famous celebrities the world has ever known, along with various not-so-famous folks, want to have some words with you, but please do pardon them, for they may not be looking their best. Because you see, they are dead. However, they're... I gotta learn how to say that word now. Okay, Google. Epitaphs. Right? Is that how you say it?
Epitaph, a phrase or statement written in memory of a person who has died, especially as an inscription on a tombstone.
It's epitaph. Epitaph's such a stupid word, man. Epitaph. Okay, what was I saying? But please do pardon them, for they may not be looking for their best. Because you see, they are dead. However, their epitaphs and graveyard literary gems, quotations about death, and last words are sure to amuse you. You'll also be thoroughly entertained by the humorous thoughts of several living legends. In R.I.P., the last laugh is the best one. That's great. Doc Holliday's epitaph. He died in bed. Okay. Pablo Picasso's last words. Drink to me. Okay. Robin Williams. Robin Williams? Wait a fucking minute. Hold the fucking phone. Death is nature's way of saying your table is ready. Robin Williams? No, look, this is astonishing because I got this book in like 2007. Or not 2007, but like 2011 or something. He died like in 2013, right? Oh man, that's weird. Oh, what the fuck? That's so strange. It's a coincidence. It's a funny little coincidence. I've been meeting up with a lot of coincidences in this fucking recording. Oh, by the way, let's check out the backers. Will Kwasny, Gary Baker, Maxime LeMay, Brian Martinez, Daniel Parker, Mill 9 Cafe. Let's check that out. Let's look that up on Google. Mill 9 Cafe. Mill 9 Cafe. Mill 9 the cafe guy. Do. Mill 9 Cafe guy. Mill 9 Cafe. A Ustreamer, apparently. Japanese Ustreamer. Yep. If you look up his name, it's just a bunch of Japanese stuff. It's a Japanese dude, okay. Hambro 1, Love at 2 and 3. Okay, let's look that up. Hambro 1. Wait. Or is it Love at 1? At 1. Wait. Hambro 1 at 2 and 3. Fuck. I just got pictures of like an old dude. It's weird. Dirk Toll, Leo de Kashtar, okay. Ren Hero, Rafael Artigas, Juno Madden, Juno Madden? I know Madden. Caro Trigger, that's cool. So, Juno Madden. I know Madden. That reminds me of like back it was in Giant Bomb, right? So Giant Bomb has the series called Giant Bomb Best of, right? Best of Giant Bomb. And I found out through their videos how to make the perfect Australian accent 100% of the time. And you're not gonna listen, I'm not gonna teach you how to make a perfect Australian accent like with all your words, but I can teach you 2 words you can say that will sound Australian 100% of the time, okay? And I'm serious about this. Just say these 2 words together and you will sound so Australian. So they were playing a game, Warhammer, I believe. I think that's the one with the Space Marines. And that's the word I want you guys to say. Space Marines. Space Marines. Doesn't sound, when I say it in that accent, clearly not an Australian accent. But what if I told you, you don't say space, you say spice. Like Spice Girls, right? Instead of saying Space Marines, you say Spice Marines. Spice Marines. It's those fucking Spice Marines. Spice Marines. It works 100% of the time. Spice Marines. The Spice Marines. Those Spice Marines. Damn, those Spice Marines. I could do a pretty good Duke Nukem voice. Making bacon. I'll rip your head off and shit down your neck. Rip and tear. No, that's a Doom guy. What else does he say? Hasta la vista, baby. I only know about like I'll rip your head off and shit down your neck. I'll rip your head off and shit down your neck. I've got balls of steel. I've got balls of steel. Steel. balls. I could do Batman. Where's the money? Bane. Ah, Batman. I see you've got your clothes off again, Batman. Batman. So that's why they call you the Dark Knight, huh, Batman? Bane! My voice cracked. Let's try that again. Bane! Shut Bane! Or rip your head off and shit down your neck, Bane! Oh, that's not good for my voice. Let's calm down a little. Let's just calm the fuck down a little bit. Drink some water. Talking for a whole hour. By myself. Spice Marines. What else can I do? I could do the crazy taxi guy. Hey, it's Crazy Taxi. Let's go on a trip and let's find some people to go to fucking run over. I don't know. I'm really bad at improv. Hey, kids, let's get on the train and get some fucking crazy taxi driving. We're gonna go down Main Street and we're gonna fuck those people up and we're gonna get that guy in the baby carriage. We're gonna run everyone over for extra points. Alright, let's Crazy Taxi. Let's run people over. You get extra points for running over the child. Run over that child for extra points. He's got Down syndrome. I'm an hour in. Nobody's listening. I can say whatever I want. Not really. There's probably one insane guy out there who's probably listening to me right now. It's probably so insane. Hey. Yosagamon. Hey, if you're that crazy guy who's still watching this an hour in, leave a comment down below. Very curious. And I mean it. Actually leave a comment down below. I don't care what you say. Just make sure you mention the timestamp where I asked you to make a comment down below. Because I really am curious. Who the fuck is listening to this? We're an hour in. We still have what? 2 hours 40. It's 3 hours left, man. Whatever. Alright, we got other books. We got the H.G. Wells book. H.G. Wells collection full of his short stories. One of them being The Island of Dr. Moreau. I'm reading that right now, actually. Not too far in that right now, so don't really know what's going on. I read The Invisible Man. It was pretty good. I like the movie better. The old Universal movie. This one is very different. I mean, from what I understand, the books translating the books, H.G. Wells books, to movies has always been very drastically different. Was H.G. Wells? I think it was the something, the Sea of 20,000 Leagues. Hang on. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, right? Right. So I think he made that one too. I think that's also in the book. I know The Day the Earth Stood Still is there. Oh no, sorry, not that. Shit, that was a movie, wasn't it? I meant War of the Worlds. It's an alien movie, so you know how I would get mixed that up, how I mixed that up. So, yeah, I haven't read that one. I was actually supposed to read it for an English class, but I never got around to actually reading it. Well, I mean, that's the thing. I'm rereading a lot of books I read back in high school and middle school because, you know, honestly, reading a book for high school or for anyone's sake is kind of boring to me. I don't know how everyone else feels. A lot of book junkies like to read whatever, no matter what they're given. But when I read something for school, I usually don't enjoy it because I'm overanalyzing stuff and I'm like answering questions and stuff. It's like I want to read a book to enjoy it, not necessarily to analyze it. Now, yes, I do analyze some books because as a writer, I need to learn from these other great and amazing writers. Like their mistakes, I need to learn like their symbolism, the way they narrate, the way they make a character, how they develop a character, all that stuff. I really do like learning that. But when I have to do it for someone else's sake, or I'm not a researcher kind of guy. Number one thing I hate doing is researching. And I know that's weird because like there's a lot of YouTubers here who do that for a living. They research everything, you know. Pat, and those Vsauce guys, they do all that research. I'm sure they love it because they love learning. As for me, I guess it's not the fact that I don't like learning. It's that I don't like to learn too much about subjects that aren't necessarily beneficial to me. Like I hate learning about math. Like doing that. Like nobody really researches math, but like that's just kind of an example. I hate learning math, right? So whenever I had to research something for somebody else's sake, I just fucking hate it, right? And I have to research these books. I'm not reading books, I'm researching books, and I hate that. And it's just so time consuming, and I just go into like this rabbit hole of like, where do I stop researching, right? I know that makes me sound really dumb, and I'm sure I am really dumb, but I don't know. I was just never taught how to study, and that may have been my downfall for a lot of things, really. But yeah, I like reading books. I like analyzing movies. Oh, I love analyzing movies so much. I love learning how to make a good story. You know, I love to take examples from writers and actors and movies. You know, by the way, if you ever want to become a voice actor, you probably shouldn't learn voice acting from anime. And I was just about to mention this with the whole story stuff. I really don't like watching anime. I really don't. Most of it's really bad, you know. I don't hate anime completely. There are some animes that I love, like the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But I don't usually watch those. I watch those to chill, to just chill the fuck out. You know, I don't watch those to analyze how they did the framing or how they did action scenes. That's usually not the case, because anime is so stifled and just so inorganic, I suppose. You know, it's just anime needs to learn how to tell a story without having the visuals speak for them. And that's weird to say because it's anime and they should take advantage of their animation and art style. But I think, you know, when you have your pictures and your art style speaking louder for you than your words are speaking, it's fucking, I know that was confusing. Let me try that again. When you're having your visuals speak louder than your words or your story, that might be a problem. I mean, I understand the value you need in just having the scene just you know, talk for you, just like have this landscape of like ruins or like beautiful nature, and that's supposed to like symbolize, or like it's supposed to feed the viewer what kind of world we're into. But you shouldn't use that as a tool to have your story, you know, be your tools are your words and the way you're telling the story, be it visually or with words. You just got to understand how to do it. I know I'm not making sense. Basically, what I'm saying, anime sucks. That's what I'm saying. I'm so bad at talking. Do people still use DVRs? I'm looking at this commercial. It's like a DVR thing. It's like, do people still do that? Do you really need to record shows? Can't you just watch them online? Whatever. Go back to these backers. Stefan Hoboham. Luigi Cham. Nyarcat. That's great. The shitty thing about this fucking, this whole credit sequence is the fact that there's no music going on. It's just this constant it's just this ambient noise. At least have like the whole sound. Like, I understand you can't have the whole soundtrack. I don't think your soundtrack is 4 hours long. But have some of the fucking soundtrack at the end. Then again, I don't think they're expecting anyone to watch the 4-hour fucking credit sequence. If they are, then fuck it. You know? Fucking just have an achievement for it. Oh, fuck! My gummy. Ah! Stretching. Okay, stretching. What other books do I have? I have The Invisibles. Les Miserables. No, I don't. It's not the Les Mis. Yeah, The Invisibles. Writer and artist. Collection of poetry and artwork. Cool. Wow. Look at all this collection of poetry and artwork. Cool, cool. Got a bank card in here for some reason. Oh, this artwork they have in this book is just terrible. It's terrible because it looked like somebody just like straight up printed it out and plastered it on this fucking book. It looks so bad. Like badly scanned and shit. Ugh. It's terrible. Ugh. Whatever. Ah. Oops. Wow. Cool. Alright. ND Darkstar. N Darkstar. Otherwise it'd be ND Arcstar. The Arbitrator. Zemperer. Cool. Shit. I can't imagine how long this is gonna take to render. This is gonna take a long fucking time. My poor computer. My poor computer. X-Cludge. Ew, Jello Smurf. Why does that sound familiar? I feel like he has a Steam. Let's check it out. Jello Smurf. Jello Smurf. Very cool. He's got a Reddit and a Twitter. He hasn't posted anything on Reddit for like a year. Cool. Is it the same story for his Twitter? Well, he hasn't made anything in like since May, so yeah, sure. Weird. I know it's gonna take a long time to render, but like, hey, it's, you know what? It's fucking worth it. No, it's not. I don't know why I'm making this, man. I really don't know why. Nobody's gonna watch this, right? Not the whole thing, at least. I'm fucking nutty, aren't I? I'm fucking crazy. God damn. It's the worst, really. Let's see. Let's see what's on Twitter. Am I cheating? Am I supposed to be watching the credits? You're not watching the credits. You probably have me in the background, don't you? As noise. You fucking wanker. The fucking wankers are fucking up my ride. A lot of people tweeting about Overwatch, man. Would really love to play that game. Thing is, I don't have a 64-bit OS, so can't play it. Can't play it. I haven't even bought it. But if I did buy it, I wouldn't be able to play it. So, I have a 32-bit OS, motherfuckers. I am poverty. That's why you don't see me playing any modern games, man, because I don't have... First of all, I don't have the money. And secondly, I don't have the specs for it, you know? Speaking of specs, let's check out Steam. See what's going on Steam. What's on sale? Well, everything's on sale, actually. I don't like the fact that the Steam sale is, like, so kind of... It's kind of empty. Like, there's no fun games to play. As opposed to, like, the past few years. You know? When there were games to play. I think last year was, like, a clicker thing. This year, it's nothing. That's kind of disappointing, man. At least, unless, like, I'm missing something. But, whatever. Okay. Says right here that I have, what is this? 8-bit armies. Cool. It says right here that I have quite a queue. So, let's check out this queue of games right here. First up is PixCat. PixCat is a critically acclaimed, intense arcade game that will challenge your reflexes and your wits, pitting you against your friends and the world in a race to the highest score. It's $2.49. Nah, I don't know. Should I get it? Nah, probably not. Doesn't look appealing to my taste. A very specific taste. Race Room. Nope, not interested. Ever since I got that game, Rocket League, I've been getting so many fucking game recommendations about racing games. I'm like, I don't like racing games at all. I've never liked racing games ever. Ugh, racing games. I mean, come on, they're terrible. They are terrible. I mean, only racing games I ever liked were Mario Kart. What else do I have? I don't like any other racing games. Just Mario Kart, really. Well, actually, I've been playing this game called Speedrunners lately because I did buy that for like $3. Actually, it's not that bad. It's really not. I actually really enjoy it. It's great. I recommend everyone to get Speedrunners. Corgi Warlock. What the fuck? Too many people, man. Too many people are making way too many couch co-op games. Well, mostly indie people. I can understand that. Trying to get some of that Let's Play money. I mean, that's the strategy, right? You're trying to make a game that Let's Players would want to play, right? In order to sell well. But you know what? I see through your ruse. I'm not buying your game. That baby game, the one with the dad and the... who's your daddy? That game looks like fucking garbage and people bought it. I can't believe that shit, really. You literally need no effort to make money nowadays. Yet somehow, I still don't have over 20,000 subscribers. I think I deserve quite a bit of subscribers. 1,000 subscribers is quite amazing. I have to say, like, that's incredible, but I think I deserve more. I mean, I do. I don't want to, like, speak highly of myself. Like, I don't want to be, like, a piece of shit and be like, I'm the greatest Let's Player ever. Nobody knows my talent, so suck my dick, you fucking assholes. I don't know who I'm impersonating, but yeah, it's like, I'm not saying that, but I think I deserve more. I think I'm talented enough to deserve more. Hey, fuck you if you think I'm being cocky or like pretentious or whatever. If you think I'm you know, too much of a dick stroker just because I'm complimenting myself, go fuck yourself, really. Like, honestly, it's so hard to give yourself a compliment or to like say that you're good at something, because then there's somebody who's gonna be like, oh, he's such a cocky little fucker, you know, he's such a piece of shit, he thinks he's the shit when he's really just ass. It's like, I can't compliment myself or else people will think I'm just full of myself, right? I think I'm good enough that I need that I can get like a few 100,000. 100,000 maybe not. Maybe 50,000 I would say. Yeah, 100,000. I think I need to step up my game when it comes to editing, but I think I do. I think I do deserve like around 50,000. That's probably where I need to be. And then like as soon as I hit maybe 50,000 or 100,000, that's when I'll start taking my YouTube channel way more seriously. Because I right now at the pace that I'm going, I'm very nonchalant. I used to make like videos every day, but I noticed that like let's plays are actually not that popular. Honestly, they're really not. What's more popular is when I make edited videos, like heavily edited videos, where I'm just making shitty jokes and shit, and like people watch it. People like watching that. I know I'm not getting, you know, thousands of views or even hundreds. I mean, some of them are getting hundreds, but like I understand why those are more popular. They're shorter. You don't have to be like, you don't have to keep up with what I'm doing. They're funnier, you know. Like I said, I'm not good with improvisation. I'm not good with like just making comedy on the spot. I don't think I am. So I need to, well, I think I'm good at it, but right now I'm just like so out of it because I've, you know, been absent because of this pericarditis and these chest pains, you know. But I'm healing now, so I'm really taking my channel seriously again. But yeah, if I were to get like 50,000 subscribers or like 10,000 subscribers or something like that, I think I would take it more seriously. As soon as like money starts rolling in, I'll be like, yeah, I need some fucking money. I need some fucking dough, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get that dough, even if it means making clickbaity videos or like making videos that everybody else is making. And I understand you guys are, if you guys are listening and you're part of my fan base and you're like, oh my gosh, she's just making clickbaity stuff. It's, you know what, I really am, because I want to grow my fan base. It's the only way. I'm sorry to tell you, but it really is only the only way. Like, Donkey is at Video Game Donkey, if you guys don't know him, is like one of the funniest content creators I know that makes gaming videos, along with JonTron, but we'll get to that soon. JonTron, I'll talk about him later, but Video Game Donkey, he does essentially the same thing that I do. I think his edits are way better. I think his jokes are way better. I think he's way smarter than I am when it comes to video editing, because he knows exactly what to chop off and like what to leave in. He made a 4-minute Rocket League video, I think 5 minutes or 4 minutes, it doesn't matter. It was shorter than my porn video, which was 7 minutes, and I understand that not everyone is paying attention during those 7 minutes. Donkey, I believe he understands that having shorter videos means more views, because the viewership is more concise because of the fact that it's so short. So he's way smarter than I am in this game, but I think we have a similar kind of comedy going on. In terms of format, not necessarily comedy style, but in format, we are very close to each other. So I like to compare myself to him, and I like to study his videos quite a bit. And I noticed that he doesn't really use clickbaity titles or clickbaity stuff, and he still has quite a bit of, quite a lot of views actually. He's got, I think that Rocket League video I mentioned has like 1 million views, you know. Because he knows his audience, and he knows how loyal his audience is and who exactly is watching him. And I want to be at that point in my life where I can dish out whatever I want without having to be clickbaity or be really shitty with the way I make videos just to attract attention. I want to be at the point where I can just make videos and they just become popular on their own without me having to be like top 10 hottest girls in YouTube, you know, like, or top 20 anime games, or top 5 bootleg games, or top 50 nude scenes in video games. You know, it's like, I know you guys are probably sick of me doing that kind of shit, you know, like making clickbait titles and clickbait thumbnails and stuff. I understand that. Trust me, I don't like doing it either. I feel really sleazy and scumbaggy for doing that. But it's the only way I can get more views and stuff. It works, and that's the unfortunate part. It's the fact that it works. Like, if I can just make a video and be honest and like have the title that I want and have the thumbnail that I want, I'll keep doing that. You know, if that's more successful, I'll keep doing that, but the fact is, guys, I get more views when I talk about stuff like YouTube drama, or have thumbnails of like girls, or like talk about porn and stuff like that. That's the unfortunate reality of it all. I have to be sleazy in this kind of in this game that's called YouTube, you know, unless I'm a chick, because otherwise if I were a chick I'd get that easy money real easy. Look, I understand. Look, that's a bit of a controversial thing I just said right there, right? I understand not all girl gamers or not all girl YouTube content creators are that popular, but fucking it's so much easier. It's so much easier. You don't understand. Men are so horny. They want to hear a woman's voice, and a woman playing a video game plus a woman's voice. Wow, that is magnificent. Subscribe automatically. You know? Like, I'm not saying it's any easier. It's just slightly easier to be a girl gamer. But they still need to work hard. I respect that. I respect that quite a bit. Luka Jin worked probably the hardest out of most Let's Players. She's a Let's Player. Still very frequently a Let's Player. Very nice. She has quite a fan base. A very large, loving fan base. I really respect that. I respect her as a Let's Player. Yeah, because she's been around for so long. She's been around for so fucking long, you know? So, you just gotta, you know, acknowledge that. Let's see what else. Chugga Conroy. Chugga Conroy was probably the very first Let's Player I've ever seen on YouTube. Yeah. I think he's the guy who actually inspired me to become a Let's Player. You guys don't know who Chugga Conroy is. He's like the OGs of like Let's Plays. Like more OG than PewDiePie, I'd say. PewDiePie started with Machinima around the time Chugga Conroy was already famous with his channel. Yeah, Chugga Conroy's pretty good, man. He's still holding down that Let's Play thing. Unlike PewDiePie, who used to do Let's Plays also, but nowadays I think he's converted more to doing like one-offs, you know, just like 10-minute skits of like him playing a video game. He doesn't even play video games that much anymore. PewDiePie's a smart man. I don't care what anybody says. I understand there's a lot of hatred for PewDiePie because he's like, oh, he's a whiny baby. He's an emo looking guy. He sounds like a piece of shit. Oh, he's PewDiePie. Most of it is because of the fact, like, people don't understand that PewDiePie is like one of the smartest guys on YouTube. Or rather, you know, he's not the smartest guys, but he's the smartest YouTuber. Yeah, he's definitely the smartest YouTuber out of all of us. He understands the community. He understands the audience. He understands all of it. He really does get it. He gets it, and he's adapted, and he's evolved with the audience and YouTube. It's really kind of impressive how he's done it, honestly. Like, I could probably never keep up with PewDiePie. I mean, nobody can. Someday, somebody's gonna trip up. Like, that's just the nature of YouTube content creating. Like, you're not gonna be relevant forever. You're gonna have to adapt and evolve with the community and the channel and the website. So that's the only way to do it. But of course, not everyone's gonna realize that, and they're just gonna keep doing the same thing over and over again. And like I said, I don't want to talk shit about anyone, but there are Let's Players who are finally realizing that Let's Plays aren't actually popular anymore. Like, people playing video games is a popular thing. People doing Let's Plays, not that popular anymore, honestly. And I noticed that myself. I started to do the Aviary Attorney Let's Play, and the Grim Fandango Let's Play, and the what else is it? Transistor Let's Play. Not that many people watched it, you know, and a lot of my fans just didn't watch it. They didn't care for it. And the only way I could have grown my channel is if I just did something different. And if I did something different every other time, like every other day, like every other video, then I would get more subscribers, you know. And it's happening right now. I used to have 1,040 subscribers. Now I have 1,100 subscribers. I jumped up because I started to do videos that are very different from each other. Let's Plays just aren't cutting it anymore. And I'm noticing that with like Chugga Conroy and Luka Jin, where their videos are like their viewership is starting to go down, and like with other people too, other Let's Players that I'm subscribed to, you know, you need to start doing different stuff, and I'm really starting to realize that. So yeah, I don't know if I'll ever come back to Aviary Attorney. I would love to, but right now I don't think I have the audience to do a successful Let's Play right now. I think I got really lucky with Undertale, because Undertale had quite a bit of a following for a while. And I love doing Undertale. That was my favorite Let's Play to do. Like, out of all the Let's Plays I've ever done in the past as well, you know, like back in my old channel when I was like a teenager, it's still like one of my favorite Let's Plays to do, and I was very happy to have finished it. Same with Spooky's House of Jump Scares. I love that game. It was really good. As scared as I was, as much of a pussy as I was, I loved doing it, you know. So I'm very glad to have finished it. But right now, I don't think I can do normal Let's Plays. Undertale was a lucky thing. It exploded in popularity, you know. That was a lucky hit. But with something like Transistor or Aviary Attorney, games that are so niche and like not even that popular, just that won't cut it. If I am gonna do a Let's Play, I'm gonna have to do a Let's Play of a game that I have to predict to be very, very popular. And like, that's easy to say with like, okay, that's very easy, because all I have to do is, let's say this is back in 2015, right, where Metal Gear Solid 5 was just about to be released, right? Where Metal Gear Solid 5 was about to be released, but people realized that was going to be really popular, and so they started preparing for that Let's Play. I couldn't do it because I didn't have the money nor the fucking PC specs to do it. But as soon as people started to do a Metal Gear Solid 5 Let's Play, they exploded in popularity, you know, because that's a modern game that everybody wants to play and wants to see other people play, you know? I can't do a Let's Play of just indie games all the time unless I know that indie game is gonna be super popular, which unfortunately I'm not very good at predicting. So yeah, guys, I gotta take a piss and I'm still not editing this video, so I'm just gonna let that shit play while I escape to the bathroom. So I will be right back. Enjoy the sounds and enjoy the credits. Hang on. Almost. I'm going now. Alright, back. Hang on. Wait. Hang on. Coming back. Hang on. Whoa. Falling back into my chair. Okay. Alright. Back, everyone. How's it going? Alright. So. Yeah. Was that cheating? I don't think that was cheating, right? We're still watching the credits, right? Fabio Martinez. I swear I saw that name before already. Can't actually believe I'm actually doing this, you know. Dr. Impossible. Longevitous, whatever. Gargox. Oh, Gargox, man. That sounds like a very Dungeons and Dragons inspired kind of name. Yeah, well, I really got to get into that game, man. But I got nobody to play with, man. Nobody to play with. And I noticed that Achievement Hunter is actually doing a Dungeons and Dragons game. Like, they're actually playing it. That's cool of them. That's really cool. I probably not going to watch it, no. But it's cool that they did it. Yeah, there are some, like, Dungeons and Dragons people that... When you watch the Achievement Hunter Dungeons and Dragons playthrough, their Dungeons and what? Dorks or some shit like that? When you watch theirs compared to, like, Critical Role, fuck, it is so different. I love Critical Role way much. Those guys are so into their game, and they role play so hard, and so they're so enthusiastic, and they're having so much fun, and just look, it's just a great fucking... It's so relaxing to watch. I mean, sometimes it's stressful because they get into, like, deep shit, but don't spoil it. I'm like 30 episodes behind, but whatever. I know that they're gonna get into deep shit. But yeah, like, it's such a lovely thing to watch. People getting enthusiastic and passionate about this game full of fictional characters, and that's because you play as your own fictional character, and you can play as anything you want, you know. So yeah, and when I was watching, I think it was called Halfwits and something like that, Halfwits and Dungeons or some shit like that. When I was watching their playthrough of their own Dungeons and Dragons campaign, it wasn't as entertaining just because I don't know, like, I wasn't immersed in their story, and I don't think they were either. That's fine, really. There are so many different kinds of players, you know. But I guess in the same way they have different kinds of players, there are different kinds of viewers, and I'm a different kind of viewer. I'm not that kind of viewer to watch like a D&D campaign be like fucked up and slandered by like dicking around. It's fine that they're having fun, really. It's so fine that they're having fun. It's a completely different perspective of normal D&D games, you know, that are like so much immersed and stuff. Well, that's not to say like in Critical Role they don't fuck around. They do fuck around quite a bit, but like it's just good to have like that other side of like things, you know. But at any rate, yeah, I prefer Critical Role more because it's like a story that I actually really do want to follow, whereas the Halfwits and Hobbits or whatever it's called, it's a bit more comedic. It's just not something I'm into. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but yeah, not enough role playing. I'm a nerd, aren't I? Such a nerd. I should really stop eating those gummies now. I think I should just throw them away. It's getting me fat. It's getting me fat. I'm such a fat ass, guys. Ugh, fucking idiot. So fat. Wu Yang Ping, Adric Clifton, Derek J. Garcia, Servius, Shirley Q, Craftwork, Mary Hawk. Mary Hawk. Mary Hawk, like Hawkeye from Fullmetal Alchemist. My girlfriend's watching that with me now. I'm glad she is. It's a very good anime. I don't know where I heard this, but I believe I heard someone say that like there are some people who are really like curious about anime and they really want to know where they should start off with anime. A lot of people always seem to say that Fullmetal Alchemist is a really good anime to start with, like if you're just starting off with anime. Yeah, probably. I would also say Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop's a great place to start too. My brother is semi into anime. He's not into, you know, kawaii moe, whatever, right? Like chibi shit, right? I don't even know if he knows that exists. probably knows about Sailor Moon and shit. Of course he does. Everybody does. But yeah, he's really into like violent shows, like what's that? Ninja Scrolls, Afro Samurai, Samurai Champloo. I showed him Cowboy Bebop. I don't think he enjoyed that. It's a little slow, he said. That's fine. I understand. Yeah, he's really into those kinds of animes, you know, the ones that are like full of blood and shit. I think he would like Samurai 7 if I were to show him that. I like that anime quite a bit. I don't know if it's still good though. If you don't know what Samurai 7 is, it's like a reimagining of Seven Samurai by Akira Toriyama. One of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. It's really good. It's really old though. I don't know if anybody would like it nowadays, but I enjoyed it when I watched it. It was quite good. But yeah, Samurai 7 reimagining, full of mechs. Of course it is, because it's an anime. But honestly, it's good. It's would I say it's better than the movie? No, not at all. But I think, you know what, for modern people, yeah, that it is better, because I don't think many I don't think many modern people, moderners, sure. I don't think many moderners would think that the old movie from the fucking 50s would be that great. You know, of course they probably won't think it's that great because it's old. You know, I understand that mindset because I'm also into that mindset. Well, I was when I was a child. But yeah, I used to think like old anime and old movies were like so boring because they're old. Yeah, little did I know that my favorite movie of all time would be It's a Mad, 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 Mad World, which was a movie that came out in the 60s, I believe, or the 50s, probably the 60s, I'd say. It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. Love that movie so much, guys. I love that movie. I want to see it again. It's a 3-hour-long comedy. That is a fucking epic of a comedy. It's got every single comedic legend in that movie. It's amazing, and I really want to watch that with my girlfriend, man. Really want to watch it, but I don't know how to convince her to watch it. You know, it's like she likes watching movies with me, of course. We watch movies together all the time. But she doesn't like watching movies that are really long. She doesn't like watching anything that's really long. You know, like, and I understand that because, like, dedicating yourself to that kind of time, to that amount of time is, like, you know, it's fucking stressful, right? Not stressful, but it's, like, it's time consuming, literally, you know? So you gotta find, like, the appropriate setting to watch that. Well, she and I have talked about like watching a Godzilla-thon, like just straight up watching the first ever Godzilla movie all the way to the end, you know, like we've been talking about that ever since we started dating. Like the very first day we started dating, we were like, let's watch Godzilla all the way, the whole thing. Godzilla-thon, motherfucker. I'm still expecting that. We're probably gonna do that someday. We're just gonna need to find every single Godzilla movie, whether it be online or we have to buy it. Doesn't matter. We're gonna watch it, man. We're gonna have that Godzilla-thon. It is our bucket list as a couple. You know, it's our couple. It's our couple bucket list. We're gonna do it, man. We're gonna do it. I need to take a shower. My head's all like oily and shit. I hate my hair, man. My hair always gets oily. It's shitty, man. Every day I don't take a shower equals one layer of oil. That's gross, I know, but it's like the way my hair is. Oh fuck. It's gross. It's only been a day, actually. But even though it's been a day, it's still gross to feel, you know. Having oily hair is like the grossest feeling. It's so fucking gross. Do beards get oily? No, they don't, right? Of course they don't. I wish I would have a beard. I don't have a fucking beard. My genes won't allow it. Sucks, man. I have a neck beard though, which is the shittiest. It's fucking awful. Gotta shave that shit. Oh well. But yeah, would love to have a beard. Just not gonna happen, I guess. How long does it take for a beard to grow out? I don't constantly shave. I actually wait for that shit to come out. It's not coming out though. It's probably because of my low testosterone. I'm not manly enough, you know. Gotta start chopping logs and shit. I actually hear like chopping wood is like the most manliest thing you can do. And not in the terms of like sexism, like, oh, this is like something men only do. It's actually proven by science, like chopping wood builds up so much fucking testosterone. Testosterone, yeah. Like, you actually become more of a man the more wood you chop. So, I gotta start doing some wood chopping soon. Do people even chop wood anymore, really? Like, is that a thing? Don't machines do that now for us? Damn machines taking all our jobs and testosterone and shit. Robots are becoming manlier than us, man. It's sad. Sad, sad world we have to live in where the robots are taking over our manhood. Am I 2 hours in yet? Let's check. Hang on. Pick up my booger. Okay. Let's check if we're 2 hours in yet. Put my glasses on. We are 1 hour 45 minutes in. Cool. Ugh. Why would you make a 4-hour long fucking Kickstarter thing? I understand you want to thank every single one. Ghost Chicken, holy shit. I understand that, but fucking make it entertaining like the way Toby Fox did. He did it the best possible way. He made an entertaining ass minigame out of the entire credit sequence. That was great. You know, it's funny because I thought people yelled at me when I was done with the Undertale thing. They were like, "Oh, you weren't supposed to touch any of the credits," because, you know, I was done. Like, I was done way later than everyone else. It's funny. It was really funny. Sucked. A lot of people have asked me if I'm gonna do a genocide run. I'm not gonna do a genocide run. Nah. It goes against what the game is. The game's all about choice, right? You choose to kill people or you choose to not kill people. That's fine, right? But the choice I made was not to kill anyone. And the genocide run will kind of go against my playthrough, right? So I don't want to ruin that, and I already know what happens in the fucking genocide run, so it's already spoiled for me. So it's there's no point anymore, really. So yeah. Yep. All right. Let's go back to these wonderful backers. You guys made this possible. Not only did you make this whole video game possible, but you made this video itself possible. Willie Enriquez. It's a weird name. 11 Aaron Grieger. Nodo-san. Ohio. Mr. E. Meatshield. Boo. Kim Jong. Fida. Matthias M.O. I know that emoticon. Fuck off. I don't know how to. Well, I don't know. Is it surprised emoticon? Is that what it is? Oh shit! I forgot. Hang on. I could extend my fucking mic, can't I? Yes, I can. Yes, I absolutely can. Wow, I totally forgot about that. I've been pulling it closer to me like this entire time. I'm like, wait, I could like extend this, can't I? There you fucking go. Now I can relax. Now I could fucking relax. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. Now y'all can hear me way better. Ugh. Right? I'm assuming so, right? Right? Hopefully? Right? Okay. There you go. Alright. Now y'all can hear me better. I hope. I can't really see the backers, but whatever. Maybe I should make it a little closer. There you go. There you go. How's it going? Hey, how's it going? How are y'all doing? It's fine evening. I think it's a little too close, actually. Let's pull it back a little. Let's pull it back a little. There you go. Much better. Alright. How's it going, everyone? Speedy pie! Speedy pie! Speedy pie! My parents would be so proud of me if they found out that I was doing this. It's like, hey, why don't you have a job? Oh, mom and dad, don't you know that I have like a 4-hour thing to do? What's the 4-hour thing? Just gonna read some credits to a bunch of people who's probably not even watching right now. It's not to say I'm not gonna like say anything offensive right now just because I think nobody's watching at this point in time, but yeah, nobody's watching. Doing this for myself, I suppose. I'm already 2 hours in, you know, it's like there's no turning back at this point. Got another 2 hours to go. It's halfway, the halfway mark. Yeah, like, even if I were to say anything offensive, even though nobody's watching at this point, it's like, there's somebody out there who's crazy enough to, like, watch this and then find it, you know, and then post it online without any context and stuff. Yeah, I don't want that kind of situation to happen, or if that's, you know, a thing that I have to deal with afterwards. Yeah. You know, like a lot of shit you say online will probably bite you in the ass later on. It's just the way the internet works. Really. It's like, yeah. I'm watching a lot of food being made on my TV right now. It's that guy from Bizarre Foods. That guy loves everything he eats, doesn't he? It's kind of strange, actually. It's like they give him a cockroach that's like roasted or like grilled or whatever. And he's like, delicious. Fucking scrumptious. It's like, dude, you don't think that, do you really? I understand there have been some few episodes where he's like, oh, this tastes like shit. But like, come on. Out of the 5 times he says his food tastes like shit, is like 20,000 other times where he's 20,000 other times where he's like, oh, fuck off, this is the best food I've ever had. Yeah. Man. Hey, if you're just joining us, I don't know how you're just joining us, but I'm imagining you guys just kind of skipped forward to the 2-hour mark, or at least near the 2-hour mark. How's it going, guys? Hi. You gotta watch the whole thing. Yeah, no cheating allowed. I know what you're doing, motherfuckers. So you gotta watch this whole thing. You can't just not watch this, okay? You're in it to win it. This isn't some sort of fucking thing where you can go to the end of this fucking stream right here. I keep calling it a stream. This fucking video right here. And just call it a day. Nah. That's not how it works, man. That's not how it works. You're gonna have to stay here with me for the next 2 hours. Or, you know, starting from the beginning. Do the whole 4-hour thing. That Brexit thing that happened, right? That's fucked up. I'm not. Ooh, what the fuck is that? A fly? Yeah, it is. I'm not into European politics. It's the politics I know the least about, right? It doesn't affect me, but well, now it does. Brexit, you know. Uh, fuck. I must have sucked, you know. Why did it happen? Why did someone lose a job for that? Oh, I don't know why it happened, but somebody out there was pissed enough to actually exit from the EU, man. Like, come on, that was nonsense, really. It's funny because it reminds me of how, like, back in a few months ago, I believe even a year ago, Ireland was voting whether or not they should be independent or part of the UK. I bet they're fucking regretting the fact that they wanted to stay with the UK now, huh? They're totally exiting now. They're totally gonna exit and be like, hey, EU, listen, our big brother, the UK, they were fucked up. They did a lot of fucked up shit. They said some fucked up shit. Okay, we're not a part of that kind of bond. We want in on the EU again. Okay? Okay? Okay. It was Scotland, right? Yeah, I'm saying Scotland, not Ireland. Ireland, I think they're kind of like, I think they're thinking the same thing too. I think they're gonna fucking leave. Same with Wales. Probably. I mean, I don't know how it's like to be in the UK right now, but I bet it's pretty scary, huh? Not knowing how your future's gonna be. It's the same with us here in America. We don't know if Hillary Clinton's gonna win or Donald Trump's gonna win. Honestly, Donald Trump's definitely gonna win. It's not even a matter of the fact that I'm not voting for him. You know, I don't like him, but it doesn't matter. You know, neither of them got my vote. Bernie Sanders got my vote. And I understand there are some people out there who are like, oh, you shouldn't have voted for Bernie Sanders. You're so young and ignorant, just like every other voter for Bernie Sanders. You know what? I am young and ignorant, and but I'm at least hopeful. I'm still very hopeful. Because I'm young, right? Ignorance comes with hope, I suppose. But, yeah, I voted for him. He's out of the league. I ain't voting for anyone. I'm just going to see how the dice rolls. Some of you might be saying, oh, well, you should vote for Hillary Clinton because she's less of a bitch than Donald Trump. But you know what? It doesn't matter. They're both terrible. Bernie, it's our only hope. Oh, you know what? I know Bernie had some very picture perfect kind of ideology. You know, like he thought that he could change America and like be the best that America needs. But honestly, I know that Bernie probably couldn't have done anything about the health insurance stuff and all that junk. I know that, you know, but like I said, I had hope. But now we have Donald Trump, and he's definitely gonna win, man. He's definitely gonna fucking win. I can't wait to see that, man. I really can't wait to see that. Oh, it's gonna be so weird and so like, fucked up. It's gonna be so fucked up. Let's check back on our credits, shall we? Generous backers all around. Not many people wanted to be named. Felix, aka Phoenix, with an exclamation point. Nice. Your real edgy name, man. Kazuto. Now Kazuto is not a real name. Come on, that's not a real Japanese name. That's just straight up some dude who watched a lot of Naruto and thought, I can make up a Japanese name, Kazuto. But it's probably a Japanese dude, isn't it? I'm fucked up. Juan Vaughn. That's a good name. Oscar Brown. Christine Broch. Auker Priolance 0413. I can't believe these guys got mighty numbers. Fuck. Did somebody have to type all these mighty numbers? Because that would have been fucked, man. No wonder the game took so long. They had to generate this fucking credit scene. I bet you I'm not even like far off, am I? I bet you like a good chunk of the development was doing this fucking credits. Jerry Walter, Mr. Zap. Isn't that a game? Oh, I'm thinking about Mr. Mosquito. Shitty fucking game. I never played it, but looked like shit. Speaking of shit, I gotta take a piss again. We're drinking way too much water. Way too much water. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Trying to get out of my chair. It's a big fucking chair. And I have no room in my fucking room. Mighty number 0. Oh my god, he's right there. It's the one we were looking for. Was there a Dr. Wily in this game? I'm pretty sure there was. Come on, there probably was, wasn't there? Man, why'd that game have to suck? Mighty number piss. Man. This game could have been something else, man. Could have been something fucking else. But instead, it was just something fucking bad. Something awful, even. Ha ha ha. You know, that's a website people keep talking about. At least when I was younger. Or like, you know what? Hang on. Oh, fuck off. Hang on. Getting back in the chair. Oh, fuck. Mr. Monotone. Chris Peterson. Ben Stafford? The Mediocre. Wonder if we're gonna see like some YouTuber names here. Mighty number mediocre. Ah, fuck. No, but yeah, what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying, actually. Man, this game could have been good. Could have been, but it wasn't. Well, it wasn't that good, at least, for some people. It was bad. It was I don't know. I didn't play it. Probably should. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to waste any money on a game that I know is already bad, you know? It's like, what's the point of that? Fuck, what the fuck is this? Why does it, like, keep going down? Alright, well. We still got another 2 hours left. Fuck. Nelson, Jose, Zalia, Tae Hong, Dash Fox, Gray Fox, Metal Gear, Otacon, where's the Metal Gear? I don't know, Snake, I'm pissing my pants. Come on, Otacon, get it together. Otacon, where's the Metal Gear? I need to find nuclear warheads. Metal Gear? I don't know. Is that Snake's voice? I don't think that's a very good Snake voice. Metal Gear. Daniel Mickey 4. Daniel Mickey the 4th. What other books do I have? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. I found a ton of books. Back in back in the year 2016, on the month of March, April, I found quite a few books in my dumpster, the local apartment dumpster, And I found quite a bit, man. The Historian, Black Lagoon, Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter. I found a Sherlock Holmes book, but I already have that one, but I took it anyway. The African Child, Black Boy? Oh no, Black Boy, that's what it was called. I also saw that in the dumpster, but I was like, I'm not gonna get Black Boy. I already read that so many times, so fuck that. I kind of regret not getting it because I was like, you know what, I probably could have given it to like my niece or something like that. But yeah, other than that, there's also The Hobbit. That was a fucking treasure to find. One thing I found very interesting is the fact that all these books I found in the dumpster, along with a fucking Ouija board, by the way. I found a Ouija board. With all those fucking books, they're all like sorcery, magic-y kind of related. So it makes me wonder, was there like some sort of like very angry Christian mother who was like, why do you have all these books? Now I sound like a British man. Why do you have all these books? They're not Christian. They're from the devil. They're from Satan. Why do you have them? Oh, you know. I'm not Christian, so I don't even know if those kinds of like people exist, but hey, those books are there for some reason. And a Ouija board, guys. I can't stress how weird that is. Like, that is so fucking bizarre that I found a Ouija board there along with Harry Potter. Like, there was some shit going on. It's like, hey, Ouija board, tell us, is there a magic Harry Potter, man, that really exists? Does Hogwarts actually exist? Then it's just like the little thingy, the little dial goes on like the word yes. Yeah. My parents came and visited me the other day and they saw the Ouija board and they were like, that shit's from the devil, get rid of it. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna get rid of it. But, you know, to make my mother happy and feel like at ease with me being alone with a Ouija board, she threw it away, so I'm fine with that. The Ouija board didn't even come with that little thingy glass, the little pedestal that you just like do shit with. Didn't come with that, so I was like, whatever. I couldn't play with it anyways. I'm trying to like convince my girlfriend that we should like play with the Ouija board, which, oh fuck, I just ate the mic right there. Okay, I'm trying to convince my girlfriend that we should do like a Ouija board thing, but she doesn't like the idea. Yeah, I understand. She apparently has seen some ghosts when she was a little kid. So I can understand why she's like, ooh, no, fuck that shit. As for myself, I'm skeptical about ghosts, you know, like, sure, it's a possibility they could exist, but I'm not saying they could exist. I haven't seen any forthright evidence that has made me go like, oh, that's fucking ghosts, man. But I have had some very strange, unexplainable experiences that I myself cannot, you know, comprehend. But as to whether or not that was a ghost, I don't know. But you know what? It was weird enough for me to be like, you know what? Maybe there's something out there. Maybe. I wouldn't mind going ghost hunting, man. Wouldn't mind at all. It'd be cool. Oh, wow. Burger King. I don't know why, but me seeing that Burger King commercial like really weirded me out. I haven't seen a Burger King commercial in like years. Or maybe I have, but I mean, I don't watch TV that much, but and I don't even go out to like eat fast food either. Man, now I'm kind of craving some Burger King. I haven't had Burger King in ages, man, in fucking ages. Same with fast food. I don't usually have fast food at all, so it's kind of new to me. But yeah, I should totally get some Burger King, man. I also told my girlfriend about like about White Castle, how I really love White Castle. I love White Castle for the fact that they can give you hundreds of burgers for like $50, because their burgers are so small and square shaped. And I know a lot of people are like, but the burgers are so shitty. Ew. Like, I don't care. It's like, it's an abundance of them. I don't care how shitty they are. Yeah. Well, whatever. It's like, what would you have? Would you have 2 Big Macs? 2 very Big Macs? Or 100 small mini Macs? Or whatever the fuck. Are there small Macs? Is that what they're called? No, I don't think so. I would look it up, but my computer died, so, well, whatever. My laptop died, rather. My best friend is my... Well, wait. My best friend is my... Oh, yeah. My best friend is my colon. Yeah. From Whose Line? Whose Line is it anyway? Dennis Lee, Rodrigo Collado, Kazuma Taguchi, Dennis McMahon. Do you think this video is gonna make it to like the news or something? Nah, I don't think the news, but like maybe YouTube news, like YouTube headlines. Like, who does the news other than Drama Alert? Like Scarce, whatever the fuck. Scarce does some news. Will he report on this? Probably not. Is he? This is my best Scarce impression. Hey guys, what's up? No, that's that's not. That's my Leafy impression. I don't really watch Scarce that much, but from what I've seen, he goes like, "Hey guys, what's up?" So there's this guy, and he's literally done some 4-hour shit. No, that's still Leafy. Fuck. That's right, guys. He did a 4-hour watch stream video. He did a 4-hour video of the Mighty Number 9, guys. Like, this guy is insane, you guys. Like, oh my god, I can't even really believe this. That's right, you guys. I know he says that's right, you guys, all the time. I love it. I love that man. He seems to be a good guy. Better than fucking Keemstar. Whatever. Well, I mean, this isn't drama, so probably Scarce isn't probably going to do it. But I don't think he just does drama, does he? I don't know. I'll probably be on the no from your Rooster Teeth. Man, I'm fucking up all my words, man. But yeah, maybe I'll be on the no. Maybe they'll be like, hey, crazy shit happened. A guy on YouTube actually spent 4 hours watching this. What a fucking loser. Ad-libbed jokes here. Yeah. What else would I probably be on? Who else does news like this? I don't know. It'd be really nice, though. It really would be nice if I were to get like a shout out or if I were mentioned in some video or something like that, because that'd be fucked up if I just like did this whole 4 hour thing and like nobody watches it. It'd be really fucked up. Zizava. Yeah, I'll be so disappointed if like there's like 3 views on this fucking thing. There's probably only gonna be 3 views anyways, because you know what? Nobody's gonna watch this whole thing. The way YouTube works is that you have to watch a certain percentage of a video in order to count as a view. You know, it doesn't work like the old times where you just click on a video and that automatically counts as a view. You actually have to fucking watch quite a majority of a video. So this is probably gonna be my lowest viewed video out there. If not, if it's like the highest, wow. It's like, wow. Why the fuck? Ah, man. Ugh. Oh, my eye. YouTube's such a weird entity, you know? YouTube is filled with people who are so full of themselves and so full of shit. It's like you're full of something if you're on YouTube and you're successful. whether it be full of humor, full of love, full of hate, full of shit. You know, you're full of something. You're something. If you're successful here on YouTube, full of knowledge, you know, be it positive or negative, you have to be full of something in order to be successful in this thing. For myself, I don't think I'm full of anything, which is probably because, I mean, probably why I'm failing. I'm not failing. I mean, I'm doing pretty well for myself for this channel, but I think I probably should be full of something in order to be successful. I'm like, what should I be full of? Should I be full of shit? Should I just be like, full of hate? Should I hate everyone? You know? If you guys want, I could tell you, I could give you a list of YouTubers I hate right now. Let's start, shall we? Nobody's watching this. Like, it's 2 hours, what, 2 hours, 15 minutes in? Let's list a bunch of YouTubers I don't like. Okay, number 1, Drama Alert. Keemstar, I guess. Number 2, Grade A Under A. Number 3, Leafy is Here. Number 4, Pyrocynical. Number 5, Markiplier. Number 6, Onision. Number 7, The Amazing Atheist. Number 8, Repson guy. I don't know his name. Number 9. Who else do I hate? I don't... Look, just because I'm saying I hate these guys doesn't mean I hate them as a person. I hate their content, that's all. I'm not really a big fan of their content, honestly. Number 9. Let's see. I know I hate more people than that. Number 9. No, I like Sky Williams. I do love him quite a bit. Number 9. Who would be number 9? Come on, I'm full of hate. I'm sure I hate a lot of people. Number 9. Number 9? Number 9? I just realized this is Mighty Number 9. That's funny. I don't know. Who's that Pichu girl? Not Pichu Lily. No, God, no. She's great. It's that other girl, the Pokemon girl. That's a really high-pitched voice. Fuck, I don't know. Her. She's number 9. She has like a Pikachu outfit on. Yeah, that girl. Number 9, that's her. Number 10. Matthew Santoro. Number 10. Number 11. I don't know. There's a bunch of people I don't like. I guess those are my 10 people I don't like the most. Like I said, I don't like them. I'm not saying I hate them as a person. I just don't like their content. I'm not a big fan of Markiplier. I think his content is getting very repetitive and it's the same old shtick. Grade A Under A. Kind of lost my subscription after, well, you know, like I said, I don't like talking about drama, so let's just ignore them for now. But yeah, those are 10 people I don't really like personally. Not personally, rather their channel. Well, fuck it. You know what I mean. Nobody's gonna listen to this, so fuck off. And even if somebody does listen to this, who cares? I'm a channel with 1,000 subs. What are they gonna do? Make a fucking video about me? No. They're just gonna ignore me. And even if they do a fucking video on me, great, good. That just means I'm getting more attention. It's great. It's not like the subscribers I have now will unsubscribe, you know? It's like they're not gonna do that. I know my fan base. They're not gonna leave me just because I said I hated a few channels. Yeah. Hydraulic press machine, that's number 11. Man, I really don't like his videos. Like, I see them on occasion, but I'm not a big fan of his shit. It's just him crushing shit. I understand how some of that can be interesting, but for fuck's sake, really. Like, come on. So much. It's exactly what I've said before. It's like you need little effort to be successful nowadays. I don't want to shit talk people. I'm sure the guy from Hydraulic Press Machine is a very nice guy, who I'm sure he himself is probably confused about it too. You know what? I respect him for finding a way out. Find a way to be successful, and I'm sure he and his wife are very happy. So, good on him, really. Same with Markiplier. You know, like I said, I'm not a big fan of his content. I don't like most of his shit, but I'm sure he's very happy doing what he's doing. He makes a video almost every day. Like, he clearly is in love with what he does. You know, I'm glad for him, really. And good on Leafy, by the way. Good on Leafy for finally calling people out that have been shit talking him and shit. He's grown to be a very popular channel, so now he can talk the maddest shit to everyone now. And yeah, he wouldn't care. What other channels do I hate? I swear I hate more, man. I swear I have like a whole list. I knew I was gonna talk about me hating other channels because I know that I'm in a position right now, or rather in a timestamp, that most people will probably ignore. So I'm like, you know, I could talk the maddest shit. Probably people won't find out. But and I was like, yeah, I probably should like write these down, like the coward that I am. But I never did. I'm sure there's a ton of people out there who I really hate that I'm just like not mentioning. Who's that guy with the who did like the Gawker video, the Persepolis or some shit like that? The fucking that guy. He's number 12. I don't know who he is, but I hate that fucker. Hate the fucker's videos, rather. There's not that many people on YouTube that I hate personally. I mean, I have no reason to personally hate anyone on YouTube. None of them have done me wrong. So, you know, I mean, I could hate their content, but if I were to know them in real life, probably won't hate them as much. Yeah. Let's get back to the credits. What's going on there? Mike Lockhart. Dr. Moocow. Alvaro Anato ×3. Brandon Chow. Chow Mein. I have quite the idea of what I'm going to make today for dinner. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be chicken. I'm going to make some chicken. My fucking chicken expired the other day. I was so goddamn mad about that, dude. So fucking mad, because I really wanted to eat it. It was done, though. It was done. Man, I fucking hate how food expires, you know? Like, I have a lot of food. I actually don't have a lot of food in my fridge. So I always, like, try to organize the shit that I will eat soon from the shit that I'm gonna eat later. But then sometimes things don't work that way, and I, like, for example, I don't eat chicken one day, so therefore I have to eat it the next day. And then the next day I find out it's fucking expired because I didn't eat it the day before, and I'm like, that's so fucked up. Why do things expire? That's bullshit. Really, what a bullshit concept. Yeah, and I know all of you are commenting like, well, that's the circle of life. That's decay right there. Yeah, fuck off with decay shit. Decay fucking sucks. I hate the fact that I have like a salad that I can't eat because it expired 3 days after I fucking bought it. Same with milk. Milk fucking expires so fucking fast. It's bullshit, really. It's honestly so fucking bullshit how fast that shit expires. God damn. They gotta find... It's 2016. I would imagine we'd have all the miracle products already. Give us our fucking non-expiring milk already. Some of you are probably gonna say like non-dairy milk, like lactose milk and shit. You know what? That's cool and everything, but I want regular fucking milk. Lactose milk is so expensive. Same with goat milk. Fuck off with goat milk. Also skim milk. Fuck off with skim milk. Why do people say skim milk is so delicious? It tastes like fucking water. Water with a little hint of milk. It's so bad. I don't want water with my fucking cereal. Go fuck off with that shit. Ugh, fuck. Cursing a lot. Ugh. I'm actually really surprised nobody's called me right now. Yeah. Like, usually when I'm recording, somebody calls around this time. But right now, nobody's calling. That's good. I don't want anyone to call. I hate it when people call while I'm recording shit. Abraham Blaine. Lux. League of Legends, man. I'm really so, like... I don't know if I ever want to play that game again. Like, that mute button really helped with everything. It really did. Really, really, really did. But it's still so fucking toxic. You know, it's so fucking shitty how... Oh, fuck. Like, you muting people on League of Legends is pretty bad because that just means that... It just means you're not going to communicate at all, you know? It's like, it's a team-oriented game, and you're choosing to... You're deliberately, like, lifting away the communication part. And it's like, I'm not lifting away the communication. I'm lifting away the fucking harassment part. But of course, it doesn't work. They're still going to harass you somehow, some way. You know, I remember I actually saw this, this Brazilian dude. I was playing with this Brazilian dude on League of Legends. And he and I were like talking mad shit. We were like, I was Shaco, he was somebody else. I was like, you fucking suck. No, you fucking suck. You fucking suck, big black cock. He was like, you're a piece of shit, you fucking faggot. You know, using those kinds of words and shit. And we won. Like, despite our bickering, we won. And it was funny because, like, after a while, I found out that he was actually gay. Because, you know, listen, I have nothing against homosexuals at all, right? But once you're in League of Legends, you kind of just, like, straight up fuck. You're just like, fuck all of that. And you just call them... You call them gay for some reason. Why do we use gay as an insult? Fag is a... is an insult that is, like... I think it's rooted more to being insulting than it is aimed towards, like, gays. You know, like, I think being called a fag is way worse for anyone. Doesn't matter if you're gay or not. Right? Because that's the stupidest shit, really. But anyways, who the fuck came up with that stupid word? It's fucking Brits. Anyways, yeah, I found out he was gay, and I don't know why. I just started, like... Then we started being flirty with each other. Like, we actually started flirting with... And I was like, I like this. I like the fact that I went from a matchmaking game to me making fun of some guy in Brazil to me straight up now asking for dick pics from him. Oh, it was great. It was great. I didn't get no dick pics. I did get a picture of him. He's not that attractive. So I was like, ew, you're fucking ugly, and I left. It was great. It was great. I am so cruel when it comes to video games. Like, I'm the worst. Sometimes I would attack people on their own, like, Twitter. This is back when I was, like, younger. But I used to attack people on their Twitter. When I found out their username and I, you know, did a search for them on Google, you find where they hang out, right? Like on Twitter or Facebook or whatever. And then I would message them, like, directly in Twitter, or or like Facebook or whatever, and I'm like, you're a piece of shit, you fucking suck, you can suck dicks, lol, wrecked, right? I roasted you, dude. Right? I was like, I'm so cruel when I fucking talk to people on video games. It's just fucking video games really incites violence, man. It invokes violence. Because you want to win, but you couldn't win because you're a piece of shit. And your teammates are pieces of shit. Nobody knows this more than Sky Williams, man. Nobody knows that more. Seriously though, if somebody knows about how he gets like super strong, message me. I'd like to know. Also, ask him if we're going on a date yet. I keep emailing him about dates. Straight up, dude. He's got an email. He, like, in every single video he makes, he has his email in the description, and next to it, it says, "Date me, bears." And I keep messaging. I keep giving him emails. I'm like, "Hey, Sky, when we going on that date, baby?" He never replies. He never replies. I'm sure he gets a lot of messages. I know. But it'd be really funny if it did reply once. I got a girlfriend. I know. Fuck off. I know I have a girlfriend. I'm not actually asking him on a date. I'm just being like, dude, I want to talk to you. You seem like a cool guy. You seem like... He just seems like a cool guy, and I just want to be friends with him. I want to be friends with a lot of YouTubers, really, but... It's just like, I can't really, like, force myself to be their friends. Like... M's Arcade is another channel I watch quite a bit. She's a Let's Play channel. Fairly new. She's got like 30,000 subs. Quite impressive, really. And I've always wanted to do a collab with her, really. But I don't know how to contact her. And I think it'd be, I don't know, it's something like, that's the sort of thing I want to do in private. Like, I want to talk to her in private and ask her, like, hey, you want to collab or something? Because me doing it publicly, like me tweeting her publicly, hey, you want to collab or something, it just feels very slimy and sleazy. You know, I don't want to do that. And I can't, and I don't want to email her like, hey, you want to do a collab or something? Because, again, it's her business email, and I don't think that's business. Whatever. Yeah, if Emily, M's Arcade, if you're watching this, message me. I follow you on Twitter. Name's Goose Senpai. Give me a DM. Let's talk about collabing. I know you're really busy with work. I know you're really busy with like taking care of somebody's house right now. But hey, let's do this, yo. I admire you. Be real cool if we could do that. Yeah. Who else do I follow that I want to collab with? There's some animators too. But nah, I mean, like, I don't understand why is it that Game Grumps gets all the Fanimations, you know? Like, why do they get it all? I think it's because of the fact that Aaron kind of like, he was the first in that he did his own Game Grumps animated first, and then as soon as he did that, everyone stole the format. Everybody realized just how profitable it was to make a Fanimation of Game Grumps. So they started to produce that in like, what is it, drones or troves or fucking fly, or like, yeah, they just like torrents of fucking animations came in, and they were making hundreds of thousands of views, millions of views even, you know. It really inspired a lot of animators to just make Game Grumps animated stuff. It's funny, really. Yeah. And I want to be a part of that, you know? I wish I could make content that would inspire people to make animations of me, you know? It's so funny that I even got fan art in the first place by 3 different people. I appreciate it so much, and I felt so loved, you know. It was great. It was really cool. I guess what I'm trying to say is I want more of it, you know. I'm so gluttonous for attention, you know. Like, I always wanted to be very popular on YouTube, not because of the sake that I like it. I like having the spotlight on me. Like, sure, that's one half of the story, right? But like, I've always just wanted to entertain people. I've always wanted to like be someone's muse, or just like cheer someone up on their sad day or bad day, you know. It's like, it YouTube has always been part of my life. Like, I started watching YouTube around 2007, 2006 maybe. I'd say, yeah, no, hang on, 2007 is probably closer to what I'm saying. And I was bullied very viciously when I was in middle school. So me going back home and just watching the latest YouTube poop or whatever, or watching the latest YouTube drama, or just Angry Video Game Nerd, just like watching YouTube has always been a great therapeutic thing for me when I was younger, and it still kind of is today. It's like sometimes I watch YouTube videos while eating dinner, like some people do also, and it's just always been a culture that I've been a part of, you know. It's like it's like it's like Bane, you know, like you were born, wait, what was it? I don't know. You simply arrived in the, I don't fucking, you know what I'm talking about, the stupid Bane quote that everybody does. I was molded in the YouTube community. You know, I'm not here to visit, I'm here to stay. I am part of the YouTube community, and I've always been a part of the YouTube community, and I've always wanted to shine, and I've always wanted to entertain people the way that people on YouTube have entertained me. You know, I just want to be a part of that. I want to be someone's inspiration, or like someone's good day, you know, because I love people, you know. As much as I've said I hate channels, there are some channels, sure, that I do hate, but there are so many other channels that I love for the fact that they've entertained me for so long. Angry Video Game Nerd, James Rolfe, he has entertained me since the day he made his YouTube channel. I remember watching his the very first video of his that I saw was, I believe, either the TMNT video or the Karate Kid video. Those, I remember watching them both back to back. I don't know which one was first, but either way, they were my first Angry Video Game Nerd exposure, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. So I watched more and more, and I've been subscribed to him for maybe 7 years now. Like, maybe, no, hang on, he started at 2006, right? So and I started 2007, so almost 10 years, dude. I'm almost been like subscribed to him for like 10 years now. It's crazy, and I still love watching his videos, you know. As infrequently as AVGN is, I still like watching his James and Mike Mondays. You know, I still love watching that so much. Been a huge inspiration to me, along with so many other people. And Chugga Conroy was also there for me. He made, I actually specifically remember having a strep throat, which was the worst. Strep throat is the fucking worst, you guys. I remember watching his Legend of Zelda Wind Waker Let's Play while I was at home for like a week because of that fucking strep throat, because yeah, and it was great. It was great watching his Legend of Zelda playthrough. It was very entertaining. It was really, really funny. I absolutely loved it, you know. It's great. And then the two best friends, then they came out, and yeah, I've been watching them since they've been in Machinima. I'm one of the few subscribers that they have that I've, like, one of the first 1,000 subscribers they had, you know. I was like amongst that crowd. Not anymore, because I have unsubscribed from them. Yeah, no, I said it right. I unsubscribed from them like a few months ago. Then I resubscribed to them, and I don't know, I think maybe now I'm gonna unsubscribe again, because I'm not a big fan of their content anymore. Not that they care. I mean, that's the thing. Hang on, I gotta drink water again. Throat's getting dry. That's the thing with like big YouTubers. You can't criticize them anymore. You really can't. Like, they're not gonna listen to you. I realized this with the achievement hunters. They don't listen to any criticism you give them, so don't even bother. They're gonna make fun of you. Like, they straight up make fun of you. Funhouse does the same thing. They don't care about criticism. They're gonna straight up make fun of you too. And I don't think Two Best Friends makes fun of their audience for giving them critical advice, but they probably don't care even if you do. You know, it's like when you're a big YouTuber, when you have enough YouTube subscribers, like, criticism from one person probably doesn't seem like the fucking most important thing in the world for you. Not at all. Not even in the slightest. But hey, whatever. It doesn't matter because, like, they're already succeeding and they're still getting more and more followers and more subscribers. So it's like, why would they even listen to you, right? As for myself, I could use any advice, really. I could use a fucking cheat mechanism if I could get it. Because me having 1,000 subscribers, fucking fantastic. Me having 100,000 subscribers, fucking great, amazing, you know? That would be even better. Don't know how I could get that, though. I doubt this video is gonna help. Fucking 4-hour-long credit sequence of Mighty Number 9. Nobody's gonna watch this video. I don't even think that anybody's gonna watch this video. It's like, oh, yeah. You know what? It's probably gonna be like such a big fucking ironic thing, you know? Like me uploading this video and then the next day fucking Review Tech USA is like, hey, what's up, guys? This is Review Tech USA. We've got some weird shit going on. This guy just watched fucking the whole entire Mighty Number 9 review, credit sequence for 4 hours straight. It's so weird. Like, this guy has no life. Like, really, no life at all. I'm sure that dude is really nice. He's kind of weird, but, you know, he's cool, I'm sure. I've been subscribed to him for a while, also. Not really a while. No, yeah, for like a year, maybe. I unsubscribed after he just, like, I don't know. I think he got really off track from what he was, which I believe was a legitimate news reporting YouTube channel. Not legitimate, you know, but like he was really accurate with his shit. But after a while, I think he started getting like really desperate with his news story, so I just unsubscribed. He's getting better though. He's getting real better. I think I've seen quite a few of his latest videos. I think he's getting better again, and I'm very proud of him. I'm very happy that he is getting better. That's the number one thing I love seeing, is when a YouTuber gets better at making their content. You know, they become more successful than ever when they actually change their tune. One good example of that would be Phil DeFrank. Phil DeFrank did the typical blogging thing where he would talk about the news and stuff, and he'd do those like stupid cuts every 5 seconds, right? He still does that, but now he has a certain attitude to it. Like, he has a very adult attitude to it, and I love that, because I remember how immature and just like inexperienced and just a whiny fucking baby he was back then. But now he's very mature, very sophisticated. I'm actually subscribed to him now, and I've never been subscribed to him. He's been around for a long time, and I think his attitude change really did help his channel. Maybe he didn't change his attitude, I don't know. You know, maybe I've just noticed how funny he is, and maybe now that I'm not an immature child, I can see him as who he really is, which is a very funny and very humble YouTuber. And yeah, I mean, come on, I don't remember him being all that humble before, right? Am I insane or something? Whatever, I gotta piss. All right, let's try and get out of this chair without knocking anything over. Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh no! Oh boy! All right, I'm good. Alright. We're back. Well, I mean, I'm back. You guys, I don't know where you went, but I'm back. Good thing my bathroom is like right behind me. Doesn't take too long to just take a piss, come back, enjoy these amazing credit sequences, such as from Proton John. Was that Proton John? I don't know. Proto Squid. There we go. Dot Plus. Ryan W. Reese. Ray Leo. Ugh. All right. Followed by a bunch of generous backers. None of them wanted to be named. That's cool. That's cool. All right. So, yeah, here we are. It's like, what? How much do we have left? An hour. That's cool. That's fine. Got an hour left. That's okay. Oh. Oh, my ear. Alright. But yeah. We're at the home stretch, you guys. At the home fucking stretch. I haven't synced up in a long time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully I don't desync at any point in time. Doesn't seem like I am. Hopefully I don't. If you're wondering why I'm pissing so much, it's because I'm drinking a lot of water. The reason I'm drinking a lot of water is because I'm talking a lot. And my mouth gets really dry. My throat gets like all fucked up and stuff, so, you know. We got an hour left, guys. An hour left. What do we do for one whole hour? What time is it, actually? Can't really tell. Let's open up this laptop here. I keep forgetting to fucking plug in this laptop to my charger every time I take a piss. Oh, God. I have 6 minutes left in this fucking laptop. It's 3:51. God damn. 3:51. Cool. So I'll be done in 4:51. Man. Sucks. Sucks. Well, oh my god. Oh my god. I just found a note. It's a note from my girlfriend. So my girlfriend bought me a crate full of beef jerky because I absolutely love beef jerky. It is my favorite snack in the whole wide world. And she bought me a crate full of exotic beef jerky. 40 bucks. Really, I adore this lady. I adore her so much. 40 bucks for this exotic jerky. It came with like alligator meat, sheep meat, lamb meat. Not lamb meat, but like alpaca meat. Weird, right? Fucking, what was the other one? Actually, I have them somewhere here. There's like wild boar, buffalo meat. I have them here. Let's check them out. And I'm done with all of them, but alpaca meat, boar meat. What else was that weird thing that she gave? Well, whatever. It was quite a handful of beef jerky, and it was quite delicious. The wild boar one was amazing. It was so good. But alongside that beef jerky, she gave me a note. It was not a handwritten letter, but it was a letter nonetheless that she had typed. Not handwritten, but typed. Okay, and this letter says, "Let's make Asian Mexican babies someday. Love," well, my girlfriend's name. That was great. I absolutely adore this young lady. Fuck, I love her. Love her to death. Alright. That was nice. It was nice to have that. Okay, so what else can I talk to you guys about? There's a shoe in my room. Oh my god, I have the Game Maker's Apprentice tool. The Game Maker's Apprentice is a book about how to make games with the fucking what is it? The book of what is it? That Game Maker's that's what it's called. The Game Maker software. I never read it. I'm a piece of shit, I know. Should have read it, you know? I should have read it. I probably should have made some games. Then I would have been Toby Fox. Rich as fuck. Man. Oh, guys. Guys. I want to do a lot of things in my life. I want to write books. I want to make TV shows. I want to write movies. I want to direct movies. I want to, like, make music. I want to make video games. I want to do a lot in my life, you guys, but I never seem to be organized with my life, you know? I have all this time in the world, but I can't seem to just find the time to just do it. All the time in the world, but I just can't seem to do anything that I love to do. And that's just shitty, man. That's really just shitty. It sucks. Because I want to do everything. I want to draw. I want to do art. I want to do music. I want to write. I want to just do everything, right? But I'm so shitty at everything, you know? And I can never seem to be motivated to do the things that I love to do. It's strange. But it's true. Yeah. Now here I am, alone, in my room, in my house. Just me, talking to myself, watching the credits to Mighty Number 9. Black Sly, Raymond Gardiner, Sean Rayan, LC, Jason Cipriano? Yeah. C-Pam. I want to be honest. I wish I were really rich, really, honestly. I mean, everybody wishes they were rich, but sometimes I just wish I had money, like enough money to just like get away from everything. Like, I don't like living here. I don't like living in this house or in this city. I want to live somewhere else, just like run away, get away from everything, and just be my own man, be the man that I want to be. But it's strange how, like, being a man, being somebody, being anything that you like to be requires money. You know? And that sucks. It sucks that I can't do most of the things that I want to do because I don't have the money. But that's just an excuse. I know it's just an excuse. I mean, I don't have money now, but I know I can be something great even without money. I know I can dig myself out of it. It's just I don't have the proper tools to dig myself out. I'm gonna sneeze now. Anyways. Yeah. Is anybody still watching this, by the way? Probably not. Endless Bacon. That guy's name is Endless fucking Bacon. That sounds great. Actually, I'm not a big fan of bacon. I know I'm a monster, right? Not a big fan of bacon. I like it, though. Welp. Yeah. Alright. Who else is left? Vincent Ruzzi. Scott Z. Grimesy 42. Scott Z. Grimesy 42 again. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Hold that shit. What the fuck was that all about? Scott Z. Grimesy, you grimy motherfucker. Why were you on that fucking list twice? Ian. There's two Ians now. Ian Tabora and Ian Kerr. Fuck. Ian. I don't know why I said Leon. I guess because it's that person right there, Tan Lee. Leon. I guess I also wanted to say Liam. Fuck Liam. Anybody whose name is Liam, fuck you. But if you're my subscriber, I love you. Manic Kitty. Greg Miller. Manic. Greg Miller? Why does that sound familiar? J. Ocampo. Whatever. Let's see, what else can we shit talk about today? Na 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 na. Coming out with a new Fooly Cooly soon. That's cool. I think. I don't know. Like, Fooly Cooly has always been that one series, you know? That one-off thing that I've always known about and loved. I've seen it like 12 times now, even with my girlfriend, and I'm planning to watch it again with my girlfriend. It's really good. Now they're making a second season, and I just don't know how I feel about that, really. Like, what are they gonna do with that second season? Like, being a one-off, like, Fooly Cooly is the most satisfying one-off ever. Like, it was only 5 or 6 episodes, and it was just the best. It was that's it. It was just those few episodes. That's all you needed. But then they announced that they were having a second season, and I'm like, what would you do with that? I think it was already like finished as soon as it, well, you know, finished. They had nothing else to talk about. Like, okay, they have potential to make a second season, but honestly, there's no reason why you would need a second season. It was good just by itself. What else? Right, Samurai Jack is also getting a new season. Apparently, it's taking place 50 fucking years after the original. That's awesome. And apparently it's also TVMA, TV mature rating. So if you're outside of the States, that means that it's R-rated. And if you're still outside of the States and you don't know what R-rated means, it's basically going to be super gory and full of cursing. And great. That's just great. I love to hear that. Samurai Jack has always been that action show that has always been limited by the stupid restrictions of just being a child show. I think it really wanted to be more, but it couldn't be. But then again, it was really creative for what it was restricted by, you know? So I'm very glad that it became like this super pop, well, not really super popular, but like this awesome little kid show that's like kind of gritty, but it's like the blood is actually oil and stuff. But now they're gonna actually have fucking blood. It's gonna be great. Makes me wonder if they're actually gonna like, how's the art style gonna be? Is it still gonna be like Gendy Tartakovsky, that the guy who made the show? Is it gonna be like that? Is it gonna be like Powerpuff Girls-y? Oh fuck! If it was made by the same guys who made the Powerpuff Girls, the remake, I mean, oh, I'd be so fucking sad. Probably not though. It's most likely being made by people who actually give a shit. Oh boy. Just 48 minutes left, you guys. Anybody still here? Comment down below. Again, this time, timestamp to this one. This exact time right here. Okay? If you are watching, go ahead and give me that timestamp, baby. That way I know you're not a piece of shit liar. Crazy Person 23, Greg Lucartorto, Tyler Whalen, HK21PE, that one just passed by like soon as I was starting to read it. Robert Hill, George Bell the third. Do people still do that? Like, do people still call their children by like their grandfathers, and now they're referred to like as John Luke the 38th? You know, like, it's like at some point you just give up, right? It's like Louis the Third, right? There's Louis the Third. There's also like George the Ninth, right? King George the Ninth. I'm sure there wasn't a King George the Ninth. But it's like at some point you're just gonna have to give the fuck up about that shit. Like, stop calling him George the Ninth. Just call him fucking Louis the 25th. You know, it's like, you gotta just stop. You gotta name him like something different. Like, just surprise everyone. Have a boy, and like, let's say you're Louis the 29th, and you have a boy, and everybody's like, oh, we know what you're gonna call him. And you're just like winking, and you're like, yep, I'm gonna call him Rachel. It's like, what? That's a girl's name. No, not anymore. I can't believe the fact that Morgan is a boy's name. It's an asexual. It's an agender name, right? It's like, it's an asexual name, stupid. It's an agender name, so it could go like to both ways. Like, well, at that point, it'd be a bisexual name. Oh. But yeah, it could be like a boy's name or a girl's name. But I never knew Morgan can be a boy's name, you know? It's like, I've always known Morgan Webb, right? So I never knew a Morgan. Oh, well, there's Morgan Freeman, but fuck off. Omar Hernandez, George Cruz, Patreon Digital. Okay. Massa. Tugly. That's funny. Chris Dickerson. What a dick. Lean Min. Brandon Sweet. Alejandro. You know, but it'd be really fucked up if, like, if straight up I upload this and, like, 5 minutes later it's copyright content by, like, I don't know who made this game. Whatever. That'd be really fucked up if it was just like taken down by the game creators. It's like, come on, man. I'm like one of the few people who actually uploaded a 4-hour video where it's not just, you know, the credits. I'm actually talking over the credits, and I've been talking for fucking 3 hours straight. Oh, shit. Well, yeah, there's some intervals where I was like, ugh, I was in the toilet taking a piss. But other than that, I'm like, whatever. Oh, I am a robot. At this point, I might as well be the greatest Let's Player of all time. The fuck off. No, I'm the greatest commentator of all time for making this. I have no friends here. I'm not talking to anyone but myself and you, the audience, who is non-existent at this point in time. You will be as soon as I upload this, but right now, I am cruising on my own fucking personality and whatever words I can come up with. I have no source material. You really think I could use these fucking names as like any topic to talk about? Well, that guy's name is Mikhail Mason, MD. Fucking doctors paid for this shit. Can't believe that. His name is Chairway. Mike Wahlberg. Wahlberg. It's a dumb name. I have these gummies, but I don't know if I should eat them anymore, man. It's gonna spoil my dinner. Oh well. Bottoms up. You guys can't see it, but like, there is a Zune on my fucking shelf. That's right. A Zune. Z-U-N-E. Look that up if you don't know what that is. That was like Microsoft's obsolete fucking MP3 player that fucking died. It died because of the fact that there was a virus going around. So anytime you updated your Zune, it would fucking crash and it stopped working. And my thing did the exact same thing, and I didn't know at the time. So I was like trying to fix it myself and I broke it. So now I have a fucking Zune with like all my music from the past that I can no longer fix. If anybody knows how to fix a Zune, or like if anybody can offer their services to me to like fix my Zune, please contact me because I want to know what's inside that Zune because I'm very curious now. I'm so fucking curious. I paid good fucking money for that Zune and I want that shit back. God damn it. I actually liked it. I actually really liked it. We're fucking broke. Those motherfuckers at Microsoft are pieces of shit. Not knowing how to make a fucking MP3 player work. It's weird because I had a... Man. I actually really liked the Zune. It was really nice and sleek and customizable. And it was like a video player and an MP3 player and a TV and a radio. It was a radio. How cool is that? Sure, I know. Fucking iPods and iPhones can do so much better now, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But motherfucker, they did that shit first. 8 years before. I got that fucking Zune, 2008, most revolutionary shit ever. Fucking loved it. I still love it, but it's broken now. God fucking damn it. Like, are Zunes still on sale? I think I still have, like, the Zune app, like, on my desktop. Hang on. Look it up. Uh-oh, I only have 5 minutes left on this fucking laptop. Zune. Come on, you guys don't still sell Zunes, do you? Zune was a brand of digital media products. Okay, it was, so they don't do it anymore, do they? Damn it. The Zune hardware players were discontinued in October 2011. In June 2012, Microsoft announced plans to discontinue all Zune services. Instead, Microsoft would distribute its digital media content and services under the Xbox Music and Xbox Video brands available on its line of products, including Windows 8 PCs. Oh, man. And tablets and Xbox 360 game consoles. That sucks. I actually really liked my Zune. Microsoft announced no new Zune hardware players would be developed, although existing models would remain for sale. The Zune had failed to capture significant market share after 5 years against the Apple iPod. Yeah, no duh. And a recent study by NPD Group indicated that the Zune did not make the list of the 5 best-selling portable music players in the US. It has also been suggested that there is a much larger trend that standalone music players were giving way to smartphones with personalized app-driven music. Well, okay, that's understandable. October 3rd, 2011, Microsoft announced the discontinuation of all Zune hardware, encouraging users to transition to Windows Phone. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking fly. Later, the announcement was removed and a Zune support team member tweeted that the page was added to the website in error. Finally, despite previous denials, the original announcement of the Zune hardware's discontinuation was restored to the Zune support site. Oh, man. Fuck off. Dude, I don't care. Dude, somebody, literally, anybody that can fix this Zune. I have a Zune. If somebody can fucking fix that shit, I'd be so indebted to you because I want to see what's inside that thing. I'm sure it's a ton of music I used to listen to as a little kid. So please, anybody out there, please help me because I really want to see that. Fuck out of here, you fucking fly. Ah, fucking fly. Get the fuck out of here. Ah. I had the Zune 80, I believe. Ugh. So fucking mad, man. So fucking mad that my Zune had to die like that. God damn. Oh, fuck. Whatever. My TV just turned off by itself because it read that I was inactive and wasn't watching it, so it just turned off by itself. That's great. That's amazing. So now I am without a TV and without a laptop because that shit just died too. All I have left is this little ring, this little gummy ring, Lifesavers, and my, well, everything else. This fucking credit scene right here. Kenny Chow, Loik Zoik. Oh, Loik Zion. Okay. Loik Zoik. Like Zoiks, man. Anthony M. Thorne, Pablo Carabantes, George Fibley the Fourth. Seriously, more of this shit? More of like the fourth and the third and the whatever? Come on, man. Come on, man. Dark Chew. Oh, Derek Chew. Derek Chew, huh? Is he in any way related to Chris Chan? No. I bet none of you knows. None of you know the horrors of Chris Chan, huh? Chris Chan was a dude who was honestly really creepily obsessed with well, what was it? It was, not only was he really obsessed with Sonic, actually Sonic and stuff was like the majority of the shit he was obsessed with, but like he was obsessed with a lot of shit, like people from his real life, and he would implement them in his comics. It was so weird. Look, Chris Chan is a wormhole of in itself, you know, like you're gonna have to Google Chris Chan and see that shit by yourself. That is a spiral, a fucking wormhole of like the most interesting fucking YouTube, not even YouTube, internet like phenomenon ever. Like, but be advised, it is some of the most disturbing thing you will probably see. And I'm not saying that like as in it's gross or like you're gonna see a disturbed person. You're actually going to like, if you look up Chris Chan, you're actually going to go into this wormhole of like this man who is mentally unstable, and you're going to see like a glimpse of his life and just how fucked. And it's still going. This guy is like still like constantly making videos, and oh, it's just so strange, really. I can't talk about Chris Chan with the little time that I have. Fucking 4 hours wouldn't even be enough time to talk about Chris Chan and his shenanigans. So you're just gonna have to look that up yourself, man. I got something in the mail the other day. It was a Nature Box thing. I used to actually be subscribed to Nature Box for a while. I believe for like 3 months maybe. They gave me something that said that I could get 2 snacks for free if I returned to their services. That's cool, man. That's really cool. Thing is, I don't want to return to your services. Not because I don't like Nature Box, but because I don't have the money to come back to Nature Box. But I do endorse Nature Box quite a bit. It is a great little service if you want to get healthy, or if like you want to like have some healthy snacks in between, you know. They're really good snacks. I really love them quite a bit. Of course, I'm not saying that this video is advertised by Nature Box in any way, but hey, I am saying that if you guys want to subscribe, go ahead and tell me, I need some money. Yeah, so you guys, if you guys over at Nature Box are watching this, you know, I don't mind a sponsorship. I don't mind. Also, Loot Crate, wouldn't mind a sponsorship from you, and also MLK. What the fuck? Also, I wouldn't mind a fucking sponsorship from any beef jerky companies out there. Okay, I would love that. I need like beef jerky like monthly subscription things. Totally would be fine if you could just like, you know, sponsor me. That's not gonna happen. Gotta take a piss again. Should I though? Yeah, I gotta take a piss. Sorry. A lot of water. Okay, here we go. Probably the last time I'll be doing this shit. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Just move this chair back. Move this chair back. Fucking chair. Gotta get a barrel. Don't know if you guys heard that, but oh yeah, I forgot. I need to plug in my charger, charge up my laptop, so we could be entertained some more by that porn. Would I be age restricted if I were to play porn, like audio porn? Audio porn. That exists, by the way. If any of you are like blind, I want to get into some of that audio porn action. It exists. Trust me, I know. I'm in some of them. All right. Of course, I would have a visitor right now, as I was recording this. Of course, I would have a fucking visitor. Well, remember how I said I wouldn't edit anything out? Looks like I'm gonna have to edit this out for a little bit. We're just gonna pause. Don't worry. I'll be back soon. One sec. Let's just pause this and I will be back in a bit. Don't worry, we are still continuing this. I just have a visitor and I gotta take care of that, okay? Burbs. BRB. Oh boy. Alright. So, I don't know. Let's just continue looking at these things. I don't remember what I was talking about. Tyler Hare, Ariel Tonglet, Yauchi, Ateya, Lucas Aliaga, Katsumi Haruna. I don't know. Yeah. Just gonna keep reading these, I guess. A3. I don't know. Like, what other books do I have? I got, what is it? Death of Innocence. The Death of Innocence. What is that? I don't know. It's probably another one of my sister's books. She's got a lot of mystery novels around here. Filmmaking books. A lot of those. Those are really cool. Yeah. A lot of that shit. Yeah, I kind of want to make movies. Like I said, I want to do everything. You know, like I want to do as much as I can with my life. As much as I can in the art industry, I suppose. Yeah. So that'd be cool. I gotta squeeze open this fucking water bottle. Yeah. I opened it with my mouth. My hands are like a little busy right now. One hand is holding the bottle, the other hand is holding the mic. So take your fucking poison. Why am I holding the mic? I don't know. It's just easier to hold the mic. I feel like a comedian. Or like a host of like a TV show or something. So how is everyone doing? Gonna message my girlfriend. See if we can talk after this. Cause I'm bored. Real bored. 4 hours wasted watching this, man. 4 whole hours. And all of you stayed behind. Well, I mean, some of you. Most of you stayed behind and watched this for no reason. I don't know why you guys would watch this. Fritz. Ooh, Louis Horatio. Horatio is such a... It's such an okay name. Like, I've always wondered if, like, that's a good name or if that's a bad name. Like, you gotta really... When you're naming your children, you gotta really think of a name that won't fuck up their chances of, like, making friends, you know? Can't name him Mike Anus, you know? Or, like, Zoe Quinn. No, I don't know. Zoe... No, I mean, the thing about, like, kids is that they're really creative, so they really know how to insult you with any name you have. Even if it doesn't make sense, they will insult you with, like, some sort of pun in your name. So, I don't know, somebody will be like, Zoe, just call her Hoey, yeah, Hori. Or, like, I remember there was this girl named Gina back in my middle school. Gina, I mean, like, you can only imagine what you could do with that. Gina, vagina. That's so stupid. Why would you name your kid Gina? Gina, Gina. That's how you pronounced it. It's not like Gena, which I think would be, like, you know, it would make more sense. But no, that guy's name is hashtag. I swear I saw that name before. 12. Tom Baumon. That's a good name. Yeah, but, like, fuck, you know? Shit. Gina. Fucking Gina. Used to be a guy I knew whose last name was Shields. That was a cool name, man. That was a real cool name. Stanley Kubrick. Oh no, Stanley Kushik. David Stalker. Ooh. I don't know if I like that name. Fake Tails. As opposed to the real Tails, who's still a fucking phony. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I am hungry. I ate something already. I actually ate breakfast, but I'm still pretty hungry, man. It's maybe just my stomach, like, telling me I want water or something. Your stomach, like, I think I already mentioned this. Dieting is bullshit. It is fucking horseshit. There is so much effort needed in order to be skinny or, like, to even just be healthy, you know? So much needed. You need to shove in vitamins you've never even heard of in your mouth and hope they don't kill you if you do too much of that vitamin. It's absolute bullshit. I don't know who in the world is that healthy and that, like, meticulous to pay attention to every little calorie and every little vitamin they take, you know? It's like, that's just unheard of, man. It's like, how can you have that much patience? I mean, of course, athletes and celebrities and supermodels, they have that kind of patience, but not really, though. I mean, most of them are given nutritionists, right? Like, they have people who help them. I don't think anybody can do this on their own, really. Like, I don't think anybody can diet on their own or do anything on their own, like, when it comes to dieting or, like, anything healthy, right? Like, I don't think anybody can actually be a successful weightlifter without any sort of help, you know? Like, you're gonna look up something on YouTube or Reddit or whatever to help you with your weightlifting or your whatever you want to do, you know, your fitness course. It's weird. You gotta do it. I mean, that's where I got most of my information of, like, how to, you know, have a diet and stuff. I got my information from Reddit, which is just go to Reddit r fitness, and I think they have, like, a whole section on like how to Like what do you want to do? Do you want to gain muscle? Do you want to gain weight? Do you want to lose fat? You know, they have all that shit. As soon as you find out what you want to do, they give you like information, like the kinds of foods you should be eating and shit, and like what's your body, your BMI, which I think BMI is actually pretty bullshit, honestly. I mean, I think it's pretty bullshit. A lot of people say it's like really helpful and stuff, and a lot of, you know, medical people use that, you know, use it on like their patients and such. I think they do. I don't know, I'm not a nurse, but like BMI is your body mass index. I think that's what it is. And it basically says like, what are you in terms of your own weight? Like what does your weight say about you, right? That's what it basically is. It's like, are you, but the thing is like, it's bullshit for the fact that if you're like 220 pounds, let's say, you're considered obese. You know, that's what the BMI will say. You're obese, which is bullshit, because there's a ton of wrestlers who's like 220 to 240 and they don't look obese in the slightest. I think The Rock is like 240 or something, so he would be considered obese. It's kind of bullshit, honestly. Let me look up Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Dwayne Johnson. Actually, no. Okay, Google. Fucking Christ. Fucking hate Google. Okay, Google bullshit. Okay, Google. Dwayne The Rock Johnson's weight. See if we can get this in the mic.
Dwayne Johnson weighs 260 pounds.
260 pounds. According to the BMIs, he would be morbidly obese or some shit like. Okay, maybe not morbidly obese, but like, he is obese. But that man, in any definition, does not look obese. You know, he looks fit as fuck, strong as hell, man. Roman Reigns is 269. Of course he is. Fuck Roman Reigns. Man, Roman Reigns is like, I like his design, but I hate him. It's like, how can you mess up Roman Reigns, really? It's like, he's not supposed to be in the spotlight. He's really not. He's supposed to be the kind of guy who assists people on the spotlight, who helps people get to the spotlight, right? To me, Roman Reigns is probably like equivalent to Triple H in that he's a big fucking cheater and he just doesn't really do anything by himself, and he has other people do it for him because he's a piece of shit. Like, that's the way I view Roman Reigns. He should be treated as that guy who is trying to get to the top but will do anything to get to the top. Instead, he's this baby face fucker who's like, are baby faces even successful anymore? Like, I feel like baby faces are like starting to really like decline in popularity. Like the biggest baby face I can think of right now is obviously John Cena, and nobody likes him. And I think, I don't know, I think we're starting to go around full circle again. Like, John Cena, when he first started out, I remember him being such a goofball. Like, I remember him just being such a joke, right? Like when I first saw him, I thought, oh man, this is just some white gangster motherfucker trying to be cool, but he's like the whitest fucker. Like, eat your protein. He was goofy as fuck to me when he first started. Now he's like this successful Superman guy. And you know, it's like it's like, why all the hate now? You know, like, I think everybody hated him for a long time because he keeps winning, and I think WWE is very self-aware of that. But, you know, they're not going to do shit about it. But ever since that prank call video on YouTube, John Cena just got more and more popular, and he became a fucking meme, which, you know, indicates that he's going to be the top forever, because once you become a meme, that's it. It's over. You're popular forever. You're like immortalized. You know, being a meme is it all depends on the person, what you feel about that. But being a meme is like the filthiest shit now. But whatever. Anyways, yeah, it's like I think it's all coming around full circle because we all hated him. We're all hating him now, but like I think there are a few people who are like starting to understand John Cena more. And you know, John Cena, I don't think he's like making that many appearances anymore. It's I've only seen him in like really important like pay-per-views and shit. I haven't seen him like in the actual ring anymore. Just like on normal Monday nights and stuff. Whatever. I don't know. I don't really care. I love wrestling. Don't really care about John Cena though. Yeah. Roman Reigns is worse than John Cena. Not because of the fact that he keeps winning and winning. Well, yeah, okay, because of that. But because of the fact he's just not fun. I feel like he's just like... With John Cena, there are a few things to just make fun of, right? There are so many things to make fun of. And it's fun to make fun of John Cena. You know, can't see this fucking shit. Fucking, he's on the Fruity Pebbles box cereal, right? Cool and everything. Roman Reigns is just so generic. It's like, how can you make a guy like Roman Reigns, this Adonis fucker with the cool tattoos and the awesome hair and the just this sort of like, he looks like he should be the cool guy, but he's so fucking boring, so flat and boring, like wheat thin toast. Like, it's so fucking boring. How can you make one of the legendary family members of well, I don't know the family name, but you know, the guys who come from The Rock, I mean, not technically, but you know, the guys who gave us all these legendary wrestlers, how can you make one of those legendary family members just so boring? Like, I feel like this new generation of this family is getting they're getting the shaft right now. Like the Uso twins, man, the Usos could have been something cool. How can you make them boring? Like, oh my god, I think that family, if you don't know what I'm talking about, the family I'm talking about is like Roman Reigns' family and the Usos. They're all related. Like, if you ever see a Samoan in WWE, chances are they could be related because they come from this huge fucking family of wrestlers, this huge family. The Rock technically is not a part of that family, but ever since they made a blood pact, they are cousins in the sense that their great-great-grandfathers are like blood brothers, but they're not actually blood related, so take that as you will. In any case, yeah, it's like I feel like their family has been too loyal to the WWE. I feel like they should really start branching out and just do more stuff outside of WWE, because I've only seen them in WWE. I mean, I'm not a wrestling enthusiast, honestly. I just know tidbits here and there. It's just but from what I've seen, that family is really into, like, they're really into the WWE. They have a lot of faith in the WWE. I don't know. I don't think they should. I think most of them should probably branch out. But you know, at the same time, I feel like WWE has like this sort of lock on their family, not in a bad way, but in the sense of, like, you know, you've already got your cousin Roman Reigns and your cousins the Usos. You've already got those guys locked into the... By the way, the Usos related to Rikishi, so if you know who Rikishi is, Rikishi is actually their dad. Weird, huh? But anyways, yeah, if you already have those guys, then you already have like easy access into the wrestling community already, like in the palm of your hands. It's just the easier way in. But I don't know, I think they should really branch out. Whatever. Girlfriend already messaged me. Apparently it's really hot. Really hot where she is right now. Fucking Usos. Should have been way cooler. They're not. Oh well. Da na 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 na. What's going on Twitter right now? I'm not very good at this, man. Let's go back to the Luffy, Dan, Howard, Bart, Buxton. Walla. I don't know. Does that say Walla or Waya? I can't really tell if that's an I or an L. Hashtag. Gate. Actually, it's not really hashtag. It's pound gate. Boom, 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 boom. People are funny on Twitter. I have quite a few Twitter followers, don't I? Actually gained quite a few Tumblr followers after I made that porn video. Not actually porn. Actually, the video file is called porn. So, porn.mp4. Man, that should have been the title of the fucking thing, huh? Nah, I'd probably get age restricted if I did that shit. I don't know. I'm such a small channel that if my channel just disappears out of nowhere, nobody would care. At the same time, I'm so invisible that I could just make fun of any YouTuber out there and they wouldn't care. Yeah. I mean, I've done that before. I've straight up said, hey, you're a piece of shit, YouTuber. You're a motherfucker, and I hate you. I said that straight to them in their Twitter. Okay, maybe it's not straight to... Maybe that's a bit of a cowardice way to do it, but whatever. I said it to them, and if it were any other YouTuber, I would have gotten roasted. But because I'm so small and insignificant, they never noticed me, and I felt like a champ. I got away with that. I got away with that shit super hard. Super hot. Super hot. Super hot. Wish I could play that. Super hot. I don't know. I really wanted to let's play that game, Super Hot, but I don't know. Just somehow lost interest after a while. Just didn't really appeal to me. Again, there were way too many delays. Like, I was really prepared to play that in December of 2015, but so many delays. So many fucking delays. Yeah. So many delays, and it just, I don't know, I just lost interest, man. I just lost all the interest. Rachel Sula. Why am I so hungry, man? I'm not hungry at all. I just ate like a big plate of fucking eggs and bacon. I had a protein bar. Why am I so hungry? I mean, it's been 4 hours. Like, 4 hours, is that really? I'm so hungry. Like, why am I hungry? I can't be hungry now. I really can't be hungry now, can I? I don't think so. Whatever, I'll just hold out. Hold up. Hey! All my niggas have I don't know the lyrics. Hold up. Hold up. Should really get more rap music into my videos. But no. Copyright. Yeah, fuck that. Fucking Christ. This stupid mic isn't like holding up anymore. Liam Gray, James 626, Walker. Okay. Is that like actually somebody from 626 Studios? That's like the guys who make Halo, right? Oh no, Experiment 626. Isn't that like fucking Stitch from Lilo and Stitch? Oh. What else Stitch from like fucking, I don't know, Little Mermaid. Of course, Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. What other Stitches are there? What other characters are named Stitch? There's probably like a few actually. Experiment 626. Yep, that's Stitch, all right. Oh, it's a car too. Ew, what the fuck is that? There's like a burger and it's got like, if you guys just look up 626 and you scroll down on Google, you'll find like a burger with like black ass meat. Not black meat, I mean black buns. Oh, fucking Christ, what the fuck is this shit? Hang on. Hamburger with black buns. There you go. You know, it's like, I remember, yeah, I remember this actually. I remember the Burger King people were selling that shit during Halloween, weren't they? And it gave everyone like pink diarrhea. Or like green shit. It's like, it was so fucking nasty. I heard it was actually pretty fucking gross. And when people ate it, like they had to remove the burger because so many people were like complaining about the fact that they were having green shit. It was so gross, man. They even have black tissue. Wait, that's black cheese? Oh, that's fucking gross. Like, I get it, it's probably just like black dye, right? It's just like black food coloring. Doesn't actually affect the flavor, but I don't want to eat black cheese, man. Fuck off with that shit. Although I will say that does kind of look cool. Like, if it weren't for the fact that it's real, that black burger would look cool. How did it actually look? Like, okay, I'm looking at all these stock images of like what Burger King was selling and stuff, but how did it actually look? You know, because when you see like how delicious these burgers look in commercials or like in screenshots that they took, it's obviously not going to be as delicious as like how it really looks in real life, you know. So I just want to know, like, how does it look like in real life? Whatever, it doesn't fucking matter. Oh, my girlfriend wants to call. 1 sec. How long do I have? I've got 7 minutes. That's not bad. Okay. Just wait 7 minutes. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Okay, cool. Klisk, Midori, the 14th. Again with the fucking... Nobody named you that. No. Roberto Alcazar. Kevin Zio S. Generous backers. So many generous fucking backers. It's like, why even have them there? Why? This thing would have been shortened to fucking hell if those generous backers just weren't there. Seriously. Like, no, seriously. Like, this thing would be at least 2 hours shorter. At least 2 hours shorter. I would even hazard to say 3 hours shorter if all the generous backers were just not in the credits. Like, why even put them in the credits in the first place? It's not like they're gonna fucking notice, and it's not like they would even care, because obviously if they did care, they would give you their name, or like at least some sort of alias or something. Not a generous backer, a generous backer, a generous fucking backer, you know? Like, why even put their names in the credits? Obviously, they don't even want to be in the credits. I don't even think they even want to be credited in the first place. I know that's the default donation goal, right? I think that's one of the, like, I think that's like a $1 or $5 goal or some shit like that, right? But it's clear to me that they don't even want to be a part of the credits, and don't put them in the credits. They won't notice. They won't know. They don't care. Fuck off. Christ almighty. Leo Ragnall Gunner. Cool name, yo. Cool name. Brian Scully. Perry Halonen. Weird names, man. Weird names. Owain Yamanaka. Human Boss Battle. That's a really radical name. I can't say the word radical anymore. Terrorists really ruined that shit for me. Radical, man. Totally tubular. Far, far, far out, 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 out. Righteous, righteous, righteous. Can't even say righteous. I would imagine, like, back in the Middle Ages. Middle Ages? Yeah, the Middle Ages. The Dark Ages, right? I would imagine, like, during the whole Crusades, I don't think people wanted to say, what did I just say? Not radical. Tubular. Far out. Exotic. What did I say? I just said that. Well, I forgot so easily. There's probably something wrong with my brain. Sean Lee, You Water, Jake Gibson. Well, I mean, my brain already melted as soon as I was watching just this fucking credit sequence. The entire credit sequence just fucking melted my brain. Make sure to subscribe and like so that way I can start a Kickstarter. You know? Kickstarter to fix my brain. Calvin Brokey. Zeror? There's a guy named Zeror. Mel. That's a. That's a name. I don't remember what NG means actually. I know. I annoyed my friend one time because her last name is Win. You know, that Asian name Win. But I kept calling her Nugayan. Because that's how the fucking name is spelled. Why would you spell it Win? It's like, how does that translate over to English, really? Why not just spell it W-I-N-N, right? That's Win right there. W-Y-N-N. You know, that's Win. How come we spelled it like... Why can't we roughly translate it over to English? Like, who came up with the idea that those letters equals those English letters? You know? I don't know. Monster of God. How many minutes do we have left? 2 minutes. That's not bad. We're in the home stretch, you guys. The home stretch. Flo Mihola. Sam Elliott Gov. JLH. Johnny likes hotties. Sure. Hizoko Dog. Wonder if that Doge thing is like popular in Japan. What kind of memes do they have in Japan? I mean, the internet shares a lot of memes, but in Japan they have their own set of memes. You know, it's so weird because the internet is like a global thing. Hey, that guy's name is We Are Mighty Number 9. Gee, there's a lot of them. Wow. But yeah, the internet is a global thing, obviously. Jack 90142 at Taiwan. This is repeated again. What the fuck? All these are repeating. It's weird. I bet all of them are just repeats and I never noticed. In memory of Joshua Crespo. Oh. As I was saying, yeah. Japan just sort of has their own memes. And I thought we all shared our memes, but nope. Just for people who are in America, the Western countries. Thank you for playing. Yeah, well, thank you for showing me this holy hell of a fucking credit sequence. Wow, that was long. That was fucking long. 4 hours. That is crazy. Okay, 3:48, sure, but fuck that. That was 4 hours. Fuck off with that shit. Holy hell. Holy diver, man. God damn. Oh my goodness. Alright. Thank you all so very much for watching. Really, thank you very much for watching. If you're still watching this, you are crazier than I am. Seriously. And if you just skipped all the way over here from the very beginning, you're a fucking cheater. Man up and watch the whole goddamn thing. Because I did. And you should too. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all next time. I love y'all. Bye.